The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
When you think of a certain color, does any particular horror film enter your head? For example, green gives us The Reanimator, pink gives us The Greasy Strangler, blue for brain damage, and how about yellow for Mother's Day? Hey, at least to me. What other film uses a fade to yellow? How about purple? Well, only one film practically owns that color, and it's the 1990 Frank Henenlotter classic, Frankenhooker. From visual effects and the liquid Jeffrey Franken uses to preserve his girlfriend's body parts, to the outfit she wears as well as her skin tone. I think even her hair is purple. Purple is overflowing in this film, and come April 7th, you can enjoy every vivid.
We lose him. That's a hell of an intro, huh?
And come April 27th, you're going to be in for an extravaganza of which you've never seen, probably with some kind of Blu-ray HD triple D version of the classic Frankenhooker. So you better believe. I'll say it for MZ.
Live from New York.
Live from New York. Welcome to Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome to the 709th episode of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a stake through the heart of horror and pop culture. We wade through piranha-infested waters of streaming, VOD, and cult cinema in an attempt to find hidden gems to discuss so you can make informed viewing decisions. Episodes are streamed live every Thursday night around 8 p.m. on Eastern Time on trickortreatradio.com. And then the audio podcast is dropped every Friday morning on all podcast platforms. And your hosts for this evening's show are Jimmy Zero, who's not here right now, Jimmy Raven Shadow.
Oh, Bombaleo, Jimmy.
And myself, Jimmy Wolfenstein.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I don't know. MZ just doing his intro just fucking disappeared.
You don't give a fuck. Yeah,
He was having some roboting issues, so I'm guessing he's having some internet fuckery going on.
Oh, dude, I'd save the intro. What do you think of that?
He did.
That's God punishing him for giving me shit for him only getting 1 inch of snow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You believe
Wolfie
in
and
God,
Raven
but you
Shadow
don't.
in the morning.
In
Or
the
in the evening, I
evening.
guess, yeah.
Ah,
So, yeah, hey,
shit, I'm coming.
we're here. We're live. Well, if you're watching live, if you're not watching live, we're not live. But on this week's show, our feature film discussion is 28 years later, The Bone Temple. We'll be talking about the sequel to last year's 28 Years Later that kind of relaunched the franchise. And supposedly there's going to be another one after this, but I don't know. There's been some rumors that because this one didn't do as well that it might not happen, but they haven't made that announcement. That's mostly just people just, talking shit, speculating.
Speculating.
Yeah, speculating. Or whatever. So, yeah. So we're going to talk about that and probably some other stuff. MZ says, I lost Wi-Fi. Getting back on now. How about that?
Where do you put it last?
Yeah, yeah. How can you just go lose your Wi-Fi? Why do you do that?
Where's the fucking Wi-Fi?
Did you lose your
Honey.
Wi-Fi?
A couple times, then I find it. You know what I mean? I leave a trail for Wi-Fi so I can find it again.
like breadcrumbs.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I leave cigarette ashes,
That's actually a really good way to do it. Yeah.
bro.
MZ, where'd you leave your Wi-Fi? You lost it?
What happened? I don't know. It just all of a sudden just conked out. And you
Yeah.
guys are frozen. Did you guys get my my intro in or
No,
no?
we got some of it. Raven Shaw saved it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he saved it. You have to go back and listen, see if you approve.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was actually a pretty good recovery.
Where did I conk out?
I don't remember. I wrote
you were
down
doing-
Frank Henlotter, Frankenhooker. You started talking a little bit about it, and then that's when we lost you, I think.
Oh, so
You
it
were
was
about
early
to-
on.
Yeah.
You were about to talk about like the either 4K, HK, double D version of it.
Double D version?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Dominican version. Dominican Frankenhook is gonna be awesome.
Dominican Frankenhooker. Oh man. All right, so yeah, so that's what's up. That's what's going on. That's what we're doing for the show. We're all good. How are you?
We're fine here. How are you?
Oh shit.
So
You
Emily's
sick?
coughing.
You sick
What's
again?
wrong with you?
No. I just sneezed. That was it.
Oh, okay. All right, so
Are you infected?
yeah, put some fucking iodine on yourself.
Yeah. Would you bathe in
I have a
iodine?
nice hue of red on me. That's nice.
A hue of red.
But yeah, hue of red.
Yeah. All right, so well, I guess why don't we just get into some bullshit here? And MZ has prepared a 2-course meal for you. And we're going to kick things off with a little This Day in Horror History as the amuse-bouche Raven Shadow, right?
Oh yeah, it's the conversation before the conversation.
Yeah, there you go. All right, lay it on us, MZ.
Okay, well, this day in horror history. What's today? Today is February 26th. What's happening today? What films were released? 1944, The Uninvited. 1968, Twisted Nerve. In 1981, Evil Speak. The one and only film that's ever been given license from the Church of Satan.
Nice.
All right.
Maybe
Yeah, it got
maybe
the
this
approval
one.
from the Church of Satan.
Maybe Bone Temple will.
Hey, maybe. 1982, The Seduction. In 2002, The Mangler 2. You know, I've never even seen The Mangler.
It's
It-
fucking
that-
stupid.
That's a hell of a forgotten film, I'll tell you. Also, 2002, Bikini Party Massacre.
Fucking yeah, right.
In 2010, The Crazies. In 1988, Alien from L.A. That's a piece of shit film if there ever was one.
I never would have
Uh,
guessed that.
Was
Yeah,
that with
it-
Kathy Ireland?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah, it's bad.
That's not good.
1992, Dead On, Relentless 2. And 2021, my pick for worst film of the year that year is Sun.
Son, huh? Okay.
Yep. Okay, now we're going to go over to Bloody Birthdays. Happy birthday to these motherfuckers.
All right.
In 1993, you motherfucker, Taylor Dooley, who was an actress in Monster Night and Hell Mountain. 1986, Teresa Palmer, who starred in Lights Out, Berlin Syndrome, The Grudge 2, and Warm Bodies. I still have yet to see Warm Bodies. I hear that's good.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
1985, Shiloh Fernandez, who appeared in Dead Girl, Red Riding Hood, Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up, that's a good movie. Evil Dead, the 2013 version, and the TV movie of Tremors. 1977, James Wan. The writer and director and producer of Saw, Dead Silence, Insidious, Insidious Chapter 2, The Conjuring 2, The Nun, The Curse of La Llorona, Annabelle, Demonic, and many, 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 many more.
Malignant.
Yes, Malignant. Yes.
Yeah, that might be one of his best.
Yeah, I would agree. Although I did like Saw.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I really dug Saw. 1968, the great Ed Quinn. In Starship Troopers 2, House of the Dead 2, Navy SEALs versus Zombies,
What?
Behemoth, and Werewolf: The Beast Among Us.
House of the Dead 2 came up again. What the fuck? the Behemoth.
The behemoth.
Behemoth.
The Behemoth.
1964, Mark Dacascos
Oh,
appeared
I love
in
that dude.
Tales from the Crypt, The Island of Dr. Moreau, Brotherhood of the Wolf, The Driver, DNA, and Wolf's Bane.
And most importantly, Iron Chef.
Oh shit. Was he also in Double Dragon with Alyssa Milano and the motherfucker from Party of Five?
Wasn't that
TV
Don the
Scott
Dragon
Wolf?
Wilson?
That's Don the Dragon Wilson.
No, not in Double Dragon.
Let me look it up.
I think it's Mark DaCosta.
All right. Well, you look
Da-
it up, and I'll
Da
just
Costa?
continue.
Yeah, DaCosta.
No, it's Dacascos.
Oh,
Yeah.
He is in it. You're
You're
right.
thinking
You're
of-
right.
You're thinking of Nia DaCosta, and we'll be talking about her later.
look at you.
1950, Don Shanks, who played Michael Myers in Halloween 5.
Shanks a lot.
Don
Yeah.
the Dragon Shanks.
Shankenstein, and
Shanks
appeared
with
in
the
the
memories.
films Urban Legend 3, Bloody Mary, and The Crow Salvation.
Let's not talk about that.
And okay, 1933. Oh my God. Oh, a fucking titan, Godfrey Cambridge, who starred in the film Son of the Blob. Godfrey Cambridge. He did a film back in 1970 called Watermelon Man. Have you ever
Jesus
seen it?
Christ.
Oh, what a film! That is so good, so funny. Check it out if you've never checked it out. It's got a strong social commentary message to it.
I hope so.
It does, believe me. 1925, John Llewellyn Moxey, director of City of the Dead. City of the Dead is a good flick. Check it out if you ever get the chance. Check it out. The Night Stalker TV movie, Home for the Holidays, Psycho Circus. I have that on Blu-ray for some reason. Taste of Evil. 1922, Margaret Leighton, who appeared in Frankenstein: The True Story, From Beyond the Grave, and an episode of The Alfred Hitchcock Hour. 1921, Clarice Blackburn, who played Mrs. Johnson on the daytime nightmare soap opera Dark Shadows. 1920, Michael Pate starred in Curse of the Undead and appeared in The Howling 2 and The Tower of London. 1918, Theodore Sturgeon wrote 1980s version of The Twilight Zone and the TV movie Killdozer. The 1980s version of The Twilight Zone was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. That was such a good show. It really was. Nowhere near as the original, but this was so good too. 1914, Robert Alda, who appeared in The Beast with Five Fingers, The Devil's Hand, and The House of Exorcism. And finally, 1887,
Jesus.
William Frawley, who appeared in Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man. And William Frawley, he was also Fred Mertz on I Love Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and let's be honest, he was the real star of that show.
You don't think it was Lucy?
No, fuck Lucy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, these people.
I knew him in 1920.
I hated these people. Yeah, William Frawley was the real star of that show. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
So there you go.
There we go.
Happy birthday, everybody who's listening. That was on that list, which is everybody. So, I was looking up Double Dragon, and I just have to mention. Obviously, this is based on the the video game.
Yeah.
But it stars it's a pretty crazy cast. Robert Patrick, Mark
Shit.
Dacascos, as you mentioned, Scott Wolf. You
Mhm.
mentioned Alyssa Milano.
Mhm.
We also have Al Leong, the great Al Leong,
Nice. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Titan.
and Michael Berryman. Vanna,
Really? He's in that?
yeah, Vanna White.
Oh, I knew
What?
that.
Who is she?
She was
Sonia?
a news
She was
reporter.
herself. She was herself, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
So, yeah, and Corey Milano, is that any relation to Alyssa?
it has to be.
it has to be.
Gotta be a brother.
Holy shit! Story by Paul Dini.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who is Paul Dini?
He's a comic book writer, and he did the Batman the Animated Series. He
Yeah,
was like
tons
the
of.
head writer for that, and he's done a bunch of Batman
Oh,
stuff.
He did a bunch of stuff on the Sunbow G.I. Joe show, so I'm sure he probably has
yeah.
some credits on Transformers too. Like he was the '90s animation guy that basically spearheaded all the Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond. Like Paul Dini is a legend.
Yeah, absolutely. The Kid Superpower Hour with Shazam. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. He did one episode of the Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids from
wow.
1980. What else did he do? The Incredible Hulk from
Oh, the '80s series.
1983. Yeah.
Yep.
He did Dungeons and Dragons had a TV series in 1983. I don't even remember that.
The cartoon, brother.
Oh, the cartoon.
Cartoon.
Okay, that I
the
remember.
cartoon.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
cartoon.
okay. It said TV series, so my mind just went like
Live action.
live action. Yeah, but you're right. Okay, I clicked on it and it is. Yeah, so he worked on wrote 2 episodes of that. He wrote 2 episodes of the Mr. T cartoon.
Oh shit.
11 episodes.
I've been watching some of that lately. The Mr. T.
Oh,
cartoon.
really?
It's so fucking bad. It's really bad.
He wrote 11 episodes of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
Let me see. Did he end up doing Transformers? He did Scooby-Doo, G.I. Joe, Star Wars Droids. He did do 1 episode of the Transformers from 1986. Season 3, episode 18, The Dweller in the Depths, MZ. Are you familiar with that?
I am.
Okay. Also worked on Star Wars Ewoks, The Smurfs, Gem, Pound Puppies, Garbage Pail Kids,
Wow.
Damn.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure cartoon. Holy shit. I had no idea he did so much. Like, I knew he did Batman. He did Mask of the Phantasm, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, Batman the Animated Series.
Let me just interrupt here.
Yeah.
Is this Paul Zinni with a Z?
No, Dini. D-I-N-I.
Dini. Okay, that's what I thought you said. Okay. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, it's crazy. I actually had no idea he did so much.
Wow. So how old was he when he was doing Batman? Like shit. What a brother.
Oh, yeah, and Marion's got a great point. I actually forgot about this. Paul Dini created Harley Quinn for the animated series. Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't seen a check yet for it, but it's coming, Paul. The check is in the mail.
Jesus Christ. He's like, it's unbelievable how much. He also worked on the TV show Lost. He wrote 23 episodes.
Damn it. This guy's been busy.
But what else has he done, Wolfie? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he may have done shit years ago, but what has he done lately?
Well, lately,
shit.
he actually wrote some segments for the Creepshow TV series that the revival on Shudder.
Oh wow!
So got some horror cred there.
God,
it's pretty crazy. The Harley Quinn TV like animated show that's on HBO Max. Let's see, he's credited for writing a bunch of those, I guess. So.
He wrote a couple of dope issues of Detective Comics, I
Mm.
want to say around 2006, 2007 era. There was a great issue where he wrote it was a Christmas Eve, and somehow Joker kidnapped Tim Drake, Robin in a car, and he's fucking running amok, and Robin's fucking tied up in the passenger seat. Wow, yeah.
Mm.
Paul Dini's the fucking goat, man.
He was born in 57, 68 years old.
Wow. Okay, so so he was coming up early, man. Fat
He's
Albert, so he must have been like what, late teens, early 20s? No, 20 something, right? Yeah, in his 20s.
late, I think he did start in the 1980, I think is what I saw.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have been 23, I guess. So pretty young still.
Wow. Yeah,
He
yeah,
still
that's
looks
fair.
he still looks good. I mean, obviously 68 really. I mean, this in this day and age isn't as young as it used to be, but yeah.
I mean, isn't as old as it used to be.
That's yeah. That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as young as it used to be, not as old as it used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paul Dini, I knew he did a ton of shit, but it's pretty crazy that I didn't realize he did that much work on cartoons in the 80s and 90s and 2000s. So
He pretty much fucking shaped fucking for a generation, right?
yeah,
For those of us, you
yeah,
know what I mean? If you're on the wrong side of 40 or early, 50s, he fucking contributed to your fucking childhood, motherfuckers. Thank the man.
exactly. Batman the animated series was just fucking amazing, right? So
Oh, come on.
yeah.
Come on. What gave it away? Its record? You know what I mean? Like, fucking-
All right, so enough about Paul Dini. Let's say, we do unfortunately have a coffin corner. There's at least one
oh.
person that we need to discuss. I don't know if you guys have anyone else, but MZ, do you want to take point on this one because I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, I'm gonna boot up his IMDb, and yeah, it was on what, the 23rd, I think it was.
Yeah, a few days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that we lost the great Robert Carradine. um, just he'll always be everyone's favorite nerd from Revenge of the Nerds in 1984. But he did his fair share of uh, uh, TNA comedies before then.
Yeah.
He did I think it was called I just watched it maybe a couple of years ago. The Swinging Cheerleaders from like 1977 or 1978. Um and
Was it?
he's
Was it? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. He was in Revenge of the Cheerleaders, but that was just.
oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, is that the one?
That's what
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, Revenge of the Cheerleaders. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, um, I'll just keep talking while I'm looking for it. It's a typical late 70s TNA comedy. Not much in terms of plot, but plenty of nudity.
Mhm.
And he doesn't play a nerd in that. He plays a pretty decent. I think he plays like a car racer or something on that idea. Um, but he was also on Lizzie McGuire. He was good friends with Curtis Armstrong, the Revenge of the Nerds films.
Oh yeah.
He and Curtis Armstrong, who was Booger in that, uh, they were friends, tight friends. And I saw when I met Booger back in 2010. Robert Carradine was there with him, and they're just chatting it up, like two old friends, and it was cool seeing Robert Carradine. I wouldn't mind have gotten his autograph, but I decided to get Curtis Armstrong's instead. Um, I know he heard a lot of slack from about the way that film is looked at nowadays, and I say to screw those people. Laugh at what you want to laugh at. You know, it's a funny movie. It's always a funny movie. It still is a funny movie. You guys think it's a funny movie. I think it's a funny movie. Um, and of course, we still haven't heard anything from Barry Sobel yet, which is really honking me off. Really, I want to know what happened. You know, why haven't we heard from him?
Well, are they
Why
boys?
haven't we heard from Barry Sobel in terms of Robert Carradine and Timothy Busfield? Because Timothy
Well,
Busfield's going through
He's got his
his
own problems
crap
right now.
now.
I don't think anybody wants to be vouched for by Batcat.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, but still, I mean, I'd like to hear from him and get his
Let's get him on the show.
his idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Get him on the show. Let's see. I'm looking through my letterboxed, and I could have sworn that I did a review of Revenge of the Cheerleaders, and I don't think I did. I could have sworn I did. I did a couple of other cheerleader films, but I guess not that one. Anyway, but you know, he loved horses, he loved acting, and then in that Carradine family tradition, Jesus Christ, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
look at yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Right. So it's David Carradine. They're all brothers, right? Is David Carradine, Robert Carradine?
Well, David Carradine, I don't think
They're
David Carradine.
they're half brothers.
Yeah.
David, yeah.
Right.
There's-
Kung Fu, Kill Bill, and
Yeah.
and Closet.
There's
Yeah.
Keith Carradine.
Keith
Carradine.
Yep.
John Carradine.
Yeah, there's like I don't know if they're I recognize some of these names. I don't know if they're all like Michael Bowen. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, Michael Bowen. He was Buck and he liked to fuck in Kill Bill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That's Michael Bowen.
Okay, so Michael Bowen is also half sibling.
He worked opposite Michael Keaton in Jackie Brown.
Oh yeah, okay.
He was his partner.
Okay.
Martha Plimpton is his niece.
Really?
Robert Carradine, yep. I forget who's her father. Oh, Keith Carradine.
daughter.
Keith Carradine.
Yeah.
Keith Carradine and Shelley Plimpton are her parents. Martha Plimpton's parents. Let's see who else. Alexa Bowen, Callista Carradine, Tom Carradine, Chris Carradine, Kansas Carradine. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
That's a big fucking family. Jesus.
So who's the dad? Was their dad like
Papa Carradine.
Big Papa Carradine, Big Papa C?
John Carradine.
John Carradine, right?
Is the dad, yeah.
As a matter of
And
fact,
he
I
begat
just
David.
watched. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. As a matter of fact, just like 3 weeks ago, I watched John Carradine's last film that ever got released, called Buried Alive, and it's
Yeah.
and it stars Ginger Lynn, porn star Ginger Lynn.
Oh, did you get that
And-
poster in the old studio?
Buried Alive? No.
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 It was based on Edgar Allan Poe's story, and
Yeah.
also
It's not very good.
I've never seen it, but yeah, the cat Robert Vaughn, Donald Pleasance,
Yeah.
Karen
yeah.
Laurie, John
Yes.
Carradine, Ginger Lynn, Nia Long.
Yeah.
Neil Long.
Nia Long. That was her
yeah,
debut.
yeah.
And the funny thing is, if you watch this movie, Donald Pleasance's voice is dubbed,
Why?
and it doesn't. It sounds nothing like him. Why is it
Hey
dubbed?
guys, I'm
That I
Don
don't
Pleasance.
know.
Oh, it also has
That I don't know.
It also has Arnold Vosloo, who was
Yep.
Zartan in
Darkman.
G.I. Joe: Rise of Cobra, and he was
Oh.
Emotep in the Mummy movies.
And he was also Darkman in the sequels.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
shit,
Yeah.
I forgot about
he's
that.
a good brother. He's a good brother.
He is, yeah.
I don't
Man,
think
what a rabbit hole.
He was Zartan. It was the guy who was Punisher that was Firefly. I think.
But anyway, yeah,
Anyway.
Buried Alive is not a very good movie. But going back to David Carradine. Is it? No, Robert Carradine. Jesus
How about
Christ.
the guy that died?
So many of them,
now?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like the fucking Ramones. Like, how many fucking are there?
Yeah, Ramones and Baldwins and
Yeah.
god damn. But and Jacoby's. Yeah, who was it? Robert Carradine, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I always liked him as an actor. He was a good actor too. I mean, I don't know if he ever felt like he was pigeonholed to play a nerd for the rest of his life, but he played it well, you know?
He was also, him and Booger were the only ones in the ongoing TV series, right? Like USA Network.
Uh, well, in parts 3 and 4, yeah, those two. I know Timothy Busfield wasn't in it. Lamar Latrell, I think, was in it. Was in parts 3 and 4, as well as part 2. I don't know if they got the same. I don't know. I haven't seen parts 3 and 4 in a long time. I know they got that. Oh goddamn, that really big fat comic. Oh,
The
what
big
was his name?
Ralphie.
Ralphie May.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ralphie
shit. Okay.
May. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in it. Yeah. And part 3, yeah, Ralphie May, and also Morton Downey Jr. was in it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And Ted McGinley was, he's back playing
great.
Chad Gable.
Not Chad Gable.
Stan Gable. Stan Gable.
Chad Gable was WWE
Yeah.
superstar.
Stan Gable, I meant to say.
Yeah.
But him and Curtis Armstrong were like this. They were friends forever. You know,
Friends to
and,
eternity.
yeah, and it sucks, but
How about
So-
Goose? Did Anthony Edwards say anything, or he don't give a fuck anymore?
I don't know. I'm still waiting. I don't care about Anthony Edwards. I care about Barry Sobel, and
We don't know what Barry Sobel is.
I want to know what the hell Barry Sobel. I mean, come on.
We did that. We need the wellness check on Barry Sobel. We talked about that a few weeks ago.
I checked it out a couple days ago to see if Barry Sobel has said anything, and so
Yeah,
far
do your
nothing.
own research.
He won't answer my calls.
Barry
So-
Sobel, pick up.
Yeah,
It's MZ again.
come on, what the hell, Barry Sobel?
Stop blocking me.
We should make a documentary and call it "Where in the World is Barry Sobel?"
Yeah.
Right?
Finding Sobel. We should
Finding
do that,
Sobel. There you
dude.
go. Yeah. Well, you kind
We
of need.
have friends.
We need money, and we need like time off from work. So I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Hey, I need a PTO. Oh, you having surgery? No, I'm trying to find Barry Sobel.
Yeah.
Yeah, 227. Yeah.
Hire
Yeah.
a private detective, see if we can find this guy.
Yeah,
Put
I
him
need
on the
to.
side of milk cartons or something.
I need to take the month of June off. I'm gonna go find Barry Sobel. Be right back.
Yo, what's up with my homeboys?
Oh, Barry Sobel. Shit.
It'll be a sad day when Barry Sobel kicks the bucket, I'll tell you that. I will not
that will be
happy.
the sad day.
That will be a sad day.
How do we know he hasn't already?
That's right. We haven't found him yet.
Yeah, we haven't
Well,
found him.
Well, there's been no news that he died.
Yeah, because no one knows where he is. No one even
Where-
knows
where in
who
the
he is
world-
anymore. Yeah.
He's in the
Where in
wood-
the world is
he's in
Barry
the-
Sobel?
He's in the woods of Wyoming somewhere, probably.
You think he's like a hermit?
Yeah, I think he is. I'm the motherfucking king of jokes.
Here, someone posted a. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me play this. This is from Evil Corny. He says Barry Sobel in action. So let me play a little bit.
It's party time! Hit it!
This should be our new theme song.
Right?
No on 15 from Revenge of the Nerds 2.
Welcome to Trick or Treat Radio, motherfucker.
It's Poindexter.
Party people in the place. Here's the story about some
That's so good.
Get right down to the nitty gritty. The triple L was gonna rock this city. 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 The triple L.
This is legit like MZ's favorite song, right?
Hey, fucking real.
It is. It's up there.
The man on the mic that they call Lamar.
Wow, where's Barry Sobel?
Yeah, where is Barry? When does he come in?
I like this thing. This is a mix. I don't know what this is. I think this is a mix.
Oh, it is. You're right. It does say remix. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it sounds good, but I want to hear some Barry Sobel.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
My name is MC and I got something to say. And a couple of myths that I'd like to slay. One not really me, like an itty bitty mouse. And a kitchen and phone, we came to rock the house. There's only one question that I got for you, and that's who are you? I'm somebody too.
Some people into art.
There he is, Barry Sobel. We found him in the video, anyways.
Come on, Barry Sobel. Where are you, man?
Oh, God damn it. It's so good.
We're a big fan of yours. Come on, where
Yeah.
are you?
My name is MC and I got something to say. Like an itty bitty mouse. All right. There you go. A little bit of Barry Sobel for you.
Yeah.
Makes everyone's
And a
day
little bit of
better.
Robert Carradine, doing his thing too.
Yeah.
So, but
What
yeah, it's a shame.
What a great tribute, and also too, just throwing out there, a co-founder of the Wu-Tang passed away. But yeah, let's big up props to Barry Sobel.
Yeah.
Oh, who?
Oliver Power passed at 52. One of the founding members. I don't know how many records he was on, but it happened. I want to say yesterday.
Let's see here. So it says he gathered the money to make their debut single, and
Yeah, I don't think he was in the band, but he
an
was
executive-
one of the people
executive produced
together.
36 Chambers. Okay,
who. Yeah.
Oliver
not-
Power Grant.
Great, yeah, Oliver Graham.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. I actually didn't hear about that one.
Yeah.
So,
Wu-Tang.
but as for Robert Carradine, I don't know if you guys heard, like,
Yeah.
pretty sad shit. The cause of death and all that. No, we don't need to really talk about it, I guess, but pretty sad stuff. But I mean, that's the thing is, like, I couldn't say that I've seen a ton of movies that he's in aside from Revenge of the Nerds, but like, it's so funny because he became really well known for being in Revenge of the Nerds and being Lewis. But, he's been in a lot of other stuff you just might not recognize. Like, he was in Escape from L.A. He played
Really?
he played a skinhead in Escape from L.A.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I didn't know it was fucking him.
Yeah, see? Like,
No
he was like a
shit.
chameleon a little bit, right?
Yep.
And
He had really hairy arms, too,
he did. I don't,
like a werewolf.
but he was in a pretty good amount of stuff, like, in the last few years. So
And a whole new generation with that Lizzie Borden shit. Or whatever the fuck.
Lizzie
Lizzie
Borden.
McGuire.
yeah.
What was it? Lizzie?
Lizzie,
Thin Lizzie?
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie
yeah.
McGuire.
He was
We were a little
also
old for that.
actually, I don't think I knew this, but he's in Django Unchained.
Really?
Did you guys know that?
Do we know what?
Did you know that Robert Carradine was in Django Unchained?
Was he?
It says
Who did he
he's
play?
it says tracker, probably a bit part, but he was a tracker in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's been a while, so I can't
Oh,
remember who
good.
that was.
Huh.
But yeah, good for him, man. You know, he fucking played a part. You know what I mean? What are the odds of getting any kind of fucking movie? It's okay to be typecast. Was he making some ducats?
He was in Time Cop: The Berlin Decision. I didn't even know that there was a fucking. What was that, like the third or fourth or fifth sequel or something?
I didn't know there was a franchise of the
Oh, he was
Time
in
Cop.
Ghosts of Mars as well. I didn't know that.
Fuck yeah, dude. John Carpenter, man. So
So,
Carpenter, Tarantino, like
Kept
Yep.
himself busy.
yeah.
Wow, look at that. He worked with Tarantino. I never would have made that connection at all.
but he looked good though for 71, man.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, he did look good. I mean, but what it was, I mean, it was suicide, and that's the bitch of it. I mean, he had
he had a
problem,
battle.
but
He was he had a battle.
yeah, which is a shame. I mean, and I mean, I saw him, and he was laughing it up and just having a good old time.
Until he saw
But-
you.
Until he saw me, and then it was all. It took 17 years, but it finally took.
Yeah.
Until he saw Barry Sobel.
No. Barry Sobel is life. Okay, don't even go there. Barry Sobel is life.
Oh, man. What else? He was in Body Bags.
Oh, John Carpenter's Body Bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
My
one?
body bag.
Put
he
him
was-
in a body bag.
He was in the segment called The Gas Station.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
remember that at all. I remember
do.
the
Yeah, I
Stacey
don't
I
either.
Keach
It's been a
one.
while.
I
remember the Mark Hamill
remember
one.
that one, but I don't remember him being in it. I'll have to look at that again. Oh, body bag.
That was I love the one with Stacey Keach had the long hair and his long hair was like worms. Remember that? It was like a hair transplant thing.
I don't remember.
And then,
no.
like,
It's been a while.
He would try to cut his hair, and then in the sink it'd be like those sea worms from GI Joe, the first fucking miniseries. Paul Denny knows. Call back.
Yeah. So, very varied career. He was in, some great comedies. He was in some sort of obscure things, and a lot of TV stuff. But yeah, rest in power to Robert Carradine.
Yeah.
Oh, he was also Mean.
and thank-
He was also Mean Streets. He was Boy with a Gun
Oh,
in Mean Streets in 1973.
Huh.
Yeah.
wow. So Scorsese,
Yeah,
Tarantino,
yeah.
John fucking Carpenter.
He was
He's all over
in.
the place.
He was in an episode of Kung Fu with his brother
Oh yeah, fucking.
in 1972. He must have been a kid. Oh no!
What movie
No,
did
I'm
it-
sorry. He wouldn't have been a kid. When was he born?
My mom's age, 55. 55.
54. He was born in 54, so he
54,
would have been
54,
young, not
yeah.
a kid though.
He's
okay.
my dad's age. He's my dad's age.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. So rest in power to the great Robert Carradine.
So you work with
Yeah.
Scorsese, Tarantino, Carpenter, and you had a
And
fucking
Booger.
franchise, and your boy is Booger.
Yeah, and your best friend's Booger. my best friend Booger.
That's a good run.
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of runs, no, that's a weird segue. Let me see. In the chat, Joshua Libre's hanging out. What's up, Josh?
Fuck yeah.
He says some of my friends know him as Lizzie McGuire's dad. Yep.
Yeah, they're younger than we are.
Yeah.
Hey, I just realized. I just remembered.
Yeah.
For some reason, I had to remember Revenge of the Cheerleaders for one important thing. This movie came out in 1976. Okay,
So did
and it has David Hasselhoff in it.
Okay. Nice.
Okay,
Hoff.
you see the Hoff, and you get to see his Hoff.
Wait, what? His Hrum?
Yeah,
No, it's Hoff.
His Hoffman.
it's small potatoes that make the steak look bigger.
I don't know what that means, but
You say potato, I say potato.
But yeah, you see David Hasselhoff fully nude in this film.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Where's that streaming?
You gonna
It's on Tubi, I think.
you gonna brush up for
That's what I said.
Cocktober?
Yeah. No, with the Hoff.
Well, if we're going to be doing that, then we're going to
Hoft.
be talking about some celebrity cock today.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna get into that.
Hoftober.
We're going to.
Hofftober.
So Joshua Libre says he was in Django Unchained. I got to rewatch that now.
Right?
And he said, I did not know John Carradine was his dad. That blew my mind. And the Weagle Beagle, our pal, the Weagle Beagle, says, I was today years old when I found out Martha Plimpton is a Carradine. Yeah, I actually
Right.
didn't know, but I saw her post on social media the other day about Robert's passing, and she
Yeah.
just was just raving about how good of an uncle he was and how nice he was and everything. So
Yeah.
So
It's a shame.
is Bill Plimpton part of that family too?
no, I don't think so.
No,
How many Plimptons are there?
In the world?
not as many.
Yeah,
Not as many Carradines.
that's fucking true.
Let
I
me
think I'm
see.
related to the Carradines.
Is Martha Plimpton related to Bill Plimpton?
Yeah, the animation fuck.
Yeah. I don't think so, but
I don't think so either.
the animation fuck. Oh wait, yes,
Right? What's
she's a
up,
a
Stu?
distant relative.
What's
for
up,
Christ's
bro?
sake.
It says they're distant cousins despite the difference in spelling of their last names. Okay. Martha Plimpton is an I and Bill Plimpton is a Y. And it says, let me see. Yeah, I guess they're cousins, distant cousins. So there you go, Raven Shadow. You gonna put a notch on your belt?
One more.
How many is there now? One?
It's a start, Wolfie.
You gotta start somewhere.
Let's start somewhere, bro.
All right, so we got some trailers for our coming attraction reaction. Let me go ahead and get that set up. And so I think first we're gonna do. So what do you guys know about Backrooms, Raven Shadow? What do you know about Backrooms?
Some casting call stuff.
Okay.
That's how I get the part in Septic.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
you.
talk about it.
Back rooms, not bathrooms.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you were a really good snuff organizer in your
Yeah.
audition. So
I was a really good stuff organizer, number 2.
shit. So I actually don't. So I don't know a ton about Backrooms other than the fact that it's like a creepypasta. You guys familiar with that term?
Yeah, on the internet and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. You were roboting again.
Well, that's your fault.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So creepypastas are like they're
Oh, creepypasta.
yeah,
okay.
they're legends that exist on the internet. And
Yeah, modern day urban legend.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It became kind of a catch-all for any horror-related, like viral stories that caught on the internet. And yeah, like so this one was, I think, I'm trying to remember where it started. I think somebody posted. Okay, well, I actually just looked it up. Let me just read it so it'd be easier than trying to remember. Backrooms are a fictional location originating from a 2019 online thread. One of the best examples of the liminal space aesthetic, the backrooms are usually portrayed as an impossibly large, extra-dimensional expanse of empty rooms, accessed by exiting reality. Internet users have expanded on the concept of the backrooms, introducing concepts such as levels and hostile creatures that inhabit the space. In early 2022, American YouTuber Kane Parsons started a series of backrooms short films on YouTube, which went viral. The videos have been credited with igniting a surge in backrooms content and taking the concept into the mainstream. And then Parsons was hired to direct a film adaptation of his series produced by A24.
Huh.
So
Kidding.
that's yeah. So the Weagle Beagle asks, Slender Man stuff. I think he meant I think he meant Slender Man, but
Slender Man.
Slender Man is pretty amazing. Slender Man,
Slender Man.
slanders everyone that he can.
Talks his shit wherever he can. Cuts you down, pisses you off, makes
What?
you fucking feel like an asshole in front of your mom. Look out. Here comes the Slander Man.
Slender Man. The Slender Man can, because he mixes.
The Slander Man can. Who's a talk a lot of shit.
Oh, shit. And isn't he in the fucking? Isn't he in the White House?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Independence Day pickup.
Real quick, I forgot to mention this, but Evil Corny in the chat says Barry Sobel is somewhere watching The Greasy Strangler.
Oh, shit.
MZ, did Robert
Yo, yo,
Carradine see The
yo.
Greasy Strangler?
No, Robert Carradine had absolutely nothing to do with the Greasy Strangler. I would have posted something about it if he had, but
Oh.
he didn't. He didn't.
He didn't see it?
He had nothing to do with it. I
yeah.
don't believe he's seen it. I don't believe he's seen it.
The Weagle Bugle says he started laughing. He said he just runs up to people at restaurants and berates them. Slender Man. You're gonna leave that motherfucker a $10 tip for your fucking party at 20? You motherfucker. Just talk shit about people. It was like Ric Flair drunk at a fucking restaurant.
A pizza place.
Or
You
anywhere
fucking
for that
Egyptian.
Yeah, the Egyptian
Oh,
pizza
God.
place. Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're the Egyptian.
I can't imagine for 3 minutes being that guy. God damn.
3
You would
minutes.
Imagine. I can't
I mean,
imagine
maybe in the
Can't
70s.
imagine for
it'd be
3
kinda
seconds.
Cool.
being
Yeah.
Ric Flair. God damn.
I watched that video of Vince McMahon fucking crashing the fucking
Oh,
the
yeah.
car?
From
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Gently, yeah.
Yeah, and he fucking got off. Jesus Christ.
Well,
That's-
he's got the money.
That's slander with style. No, slander with flair.
Slander with flair.
With flair. All right. Let's do Jesus Christ. Let's do our coming attraction reaction.
All right.
And oh man, everyone's fucking camera's fucking big. Hold on. I gotta find a way to fix these cameras. Raven Shadow's big in the pants.
Dude, we're gonna get into that.
No, it's not.
No.
Not you. Samson, maybe.
Yeah, so we'll get into that.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he would be if he wore pants.
We're gonna fucking dissect that fucking shit.
All right. I think there. I got the camera set for now. Hopefully they stay like that.
Oh shit.
Stay on target.
Just one more thing before
Yeah.
we continue. I have to bring this up. David Hasselhoff's name in Revenge of the Cheerleaders is Boner.
I feel like you're not a real actor if you don't play a character named Boner at least once in your career.
Yeah. You might be right about that.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Early Robert De Niro, he did play Boner in
Who was the actor that played Boner in
Growing Pains?
Growing Pains, yeah.
Oh,
Anyone know?
Anyone know? This motherfucker knows.
Yeah, he's the son of the guy who was in Star Trek, who played
Captain Kirk?
the Rush I think
Chekhov.
he's
Oh.
Chekhov. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Fucking
I'm looking it up.
The Zhang.
Coctoy. No. Chekhov. Walter Koenig.
Koenig.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
his
Yeah,
name,
Andrew Koenig. Yeah.
Andrew Koenig.
Rit-
Really?
Richard Boner Stabone.
Yeah, and he's dead.
What?
Andrew is, or
But yeah, he's dead.
What?
rest in peace.
Way to bring the fucking room
Oh, he
down,
he
man.
died. He died in 2010. Poor Boner,
Because
man.
Walter Koenig's still alive. He's like he's pushing the 80s.
Probably older.
Nice, yeah.
I forgot. I
Um,
forgot Leonardo DiCaprio was in Growing Pains. Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was the jump. He was the cousin
They would
Oliver.
jump- Yeah, he was the jump the shark character.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was the homeless kid that fucking Mike Siva.
That's
fucking-
right.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
he ain't fucking calling back fucking Kirk Cameron. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I guarantee that.
Yeah.
The Weagle
Okay.
the Weagle Beagle says he in reference to Flair, he says he literally ruined a birthday party for a 90-year-old woman that day. Woo!
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm trying
yeah.
to put this place over.
And Corny, Evil Corny posted a picture of an old picture of the Joker from a comic, and it says, "This emphasis on boners has given me an idea for a new adventure in
Oh.
crime. Gotham City will rue the day it mentioned the word boner."
Oh yeah, Joker's boner. That's a classic one.
Yeah, Joker's
from
boner.
the Dick Sprang era, from the great Dick Sprang art of 1940, whatever the fuck.
Why don't we get
But keep mind-
that with fucking Joaquin Phoenix, Joker's boner?
Oh, yeah, fucking. No, he tried. I'm sure.
We've seen his haram before.
I think it was
All right.
American.
All right, let's check out the coming attraction, the trailer for Backrooms. Let me share it with you guys, and then we'll give it a go here.
Nice dissolve.
All right, here we go. You guys see that?
Nope.
How about now? It's black, so.
Okay, I see that.
All right, MZ's cam got big again. I gotta fix it.
Sometimes
He's a grower, not a shower.
No, yeah, he is. Ask him, he'll tell you.
All right, here we
Well,
go.
If I was a grower, believe me, I'd be a shower. Okay.
Here's the trailer for Backrooms, and we'll give this a look-see, and see what it looks like. Where did it go? Where's the trailer? Hold on.
Backroom boners.
Backroom boners. All right, here we go. Here's Backrooms.
Do we like E24?
found something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a chair.
What did you find?
Found a place. It's massive in there. It just goes on and on and on. All these rooms. This place
Oof.
built so.
It's kind of creepy, right?
More like it
Yeah.
remembers them.
It's a mouse house.
And the more times it remembers something, the less it does.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Super teaser.
yeah. All right. Well, outside of the narration that we got to hear, the commentary, this is a very minimalist trailer teaser, and I like that.
Yeah.
It tells you absolutely nothing, but yet everything that you just saw, you don't even have to listen to to what was being said. Just look at this, and it's creepy. It looks sterile, clean, shadowy, full of light. You know, it's angular. I mean, look at this one scene that we're looking at right now. I mean,
Yeah.
anything could come out of anywhere.
Well, that
you know,
yeah, and that's the idea. That's the big idea behind it. Is like, yeah, it's like you looking at this and there's just possibilities, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at this, and you can find at least 6 different places where something
Mm-hmm.
could come out of somewhere. You know, it's at least 6 different areas, and it looks just like any other normal room. It looks like an office room, if anything.
Yeah, and that's
And
yeah.
and it's it looks like a very sterile environment, which also adds to the creepiness. It doesn't go for the jugular where it has to be dark and dingy with cobwebs and creaking floors and everything like that. Something just on the opposite of that, something so sterile like this, and it's just as creepy.
Yeah.
I want to see this.
So let me just give a little bit more context here. So about Backrooms, between 2011 and 2018, a photograph of a large carpeted room with fluorescent lights and dividing walls circulated on various message boards. And on May 12th, 2019, an anonymous user started a thread on 4chan's paranormal themed board asking users to post disquieting images that just feel off. Accompanying the thread was the photograph of the Backrooms. And then another user replied to this post giving the image its name and supplying the first description of the Backrooms. And he says, if you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you.
Oh shit. That is spooky.
Yeah. Somebody, just an anonymous person, wrote that in response to that photo, and that's what just like caused it to go crazy, to become a creepypasta. So I think that is very evocative what that person wrote. But I think one of the things, I could be wrong about this, but I think one of the things about Backrooms is, like, I know you guys don't play a lot of video games these days, but you probably played enough back in the day to have seen something like this when you get out of the world, like the designed world, and you end up in a weird space that you're not supposed to be in. Like the developers, like, made
Like an Easter egg.
not even no, not like it's not even an Easter egg. It's so a lot of times, a lot of games are on rails. So there's walls. You're not supposed to go beyond them, or you're not supposed to be able to. But usually, when they build out these worlds, let's say there's going to be like a vista where you look out a window and you see something out in the distance. You can't actually go there, but you have to be able to like look out the window and see it. So what they do is they build a vista, so that if it's a 3-dimensional space, you can see out the window and it has dimension, right? So,
Yep.
But if you're able to get out of the collision of like the on the rails level, you can get to these places sometimes. Like not all the time, but some games have, you can sort of circumvent the rules, or you can, whatever. There might be like a hole in a wall that they didn't put collision on, and you can kind of sneak through. That, I think, if I remember correctly, that is sort of like one of the ideas of the Backroom, somewhere you're not supposed to be, and it feels off because it's not built out to be something that people can go to. You know what I mean? And that's what the possibility is, like, holy shit. Like what's going to happen there? Like there's no rules because no one you weren't supposed to be here, like
Yeah.
So
yeah, it comes across like a fifth dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wow.
Yeah, so it's a cool thing. I really hope I'm not familiar with like the videos that are on YouTube. I think we did watch them briefly on the show. Was it? I think it was the show. Yeah, I think we might have talked about it briefly like years ago. But now with the movie coming out and everything, it's it's going to get some more eyes on it. But there's also, I think it's interesting, A24 has Backrooms, and then they also have Undertone, which we checked out that trailer. Two films that seem like the trailers are very like they're really minimal, very interesting, because Undertone supposedly has a lot of audio content where you're just watching like almost like a static image, or you're watching of someone listening to audio and seeing them react to it. So it's kind of interesting that with these two, it's like a different approach where they're going really minimal, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it could be cool.
Yeah.
And Courtney also says backrooms were in the Matrix. Yes, they were. Yeah, like the space where like the keymaster would sort of like go and try to get to different places. There was that, and then also like this isn't the same thing, but I don't know if you guys have seen the show Severance, but in Severance there are a lot of the office spaces are like completely wide open like this, with like no decoration and very minimalistic design. So I get like a feel for that from Severance. So yeah, so there you go. There's the trailer for Backrooms, and it's coming out in, I think it said May. Yeah, May 29th.
Yeah.
Nice.
So pretty cool. All right, what are we gonna do next? We got one more trailer, and then we'll head to a break. Which one did you want to do, MZ? I'm kind of curious. I think you watched already, but there's the new Faces of Death trailer. Do you think it's worth a watch?
Yeah, I mean, you get more out of this than you would the teaser that we got a little
Right.
while ago, and because you do see some actual acting going on, but
Oh, you know what?
yeah, I mean, let's give it a look.
Okay, and then we have In a Violent Nature 2 as well.
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
want to.
man. I want to see
Let's do
both of
both.
these.
Let's-
Yeah. All right, we'll do them quick. Let's
do them real quick. Yeah.
We'll keep most of the conversation, like we'll keep whatever the main coming attraction is the one we'll talk about the most, which in this case was Backrooms. But now let's do this, and we'll do it a little bit quicker. So this is Faces of Death. We have a new sort of narrative trailer that has a little bit more. It's funny, I saw people were saying you better watch it quick before it gets taken down. So I don't think that's going to happen, but I think they're trying to make this movie feel dangerous, which is good. All right, here is Red Band. Look at that.
Oh, what a nigga do?
That's a good sign.
Yep. All right, here is Faces of Death. This is the narrative trailer. We get to see a little bit more, so let's see what it is. Okay. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Now it is time to witness the many faces of death.
Come on. I dare you.
Same logo.
Yeah.
They haven't
Oh,
seen anything yet.
still more. Okay. All right. I think that's a pretty fucking cool trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't show you much once again, but it references the fucking videos, the Faces of Death videos, and if you didn't, like, if you hadn't seen any of them, it feels kind of dangerous. Like, holy shit, what is going on here?
Yeah, if you've never seen the original Faces of Death, you'd be questioning yourself which scenes are real and which ones aren't, because there are some scenes in here that are not only from the original Faces of Death, but also are real.
Mm-hmm.
they showed the close up of the decayed hands. That's
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
original Faces of Death. The children lying down on the floor at the very end, shot or stabbed or whatever. That I don't believe was real, but that's from the original film as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's getting my interest, you know. It really is. I mean, because the fact that they put a narrative to this is really unusual.
Yeah.
But if they can make it work, I'm all in.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I would. I hope they make it work because it's a good idea. You know, I think. Yeah, I'll be really interested to see what they do with it. But I think. Yeah, it's a. So far, so good. I think everything they've done with the trailer and everything has been really interesting. So. All right. Now we'll do a bonus one here. We'll do a third trailer and let's see. So this one was this is a sequel to a movie we did I think it was 2 years ago now, or yeah, I think it was 2024. Yeah, there we go, in 2024. And this is the sequel to In a Violent Nature. This is In a Violent Nature 2. Let's check out the trailer and react.
Great title.
That brand new hook. Yep, nice.
Oh, this is that one. It's personal.
Eh.
Got your eye on any of these girls around here?
What the?
I saw Johnny.
If this is a prank, you need to tell me.
He's gotta go now.
Okay. Okay. This was the
All right.
that was the POV Jason one, right? Like,
Yeah.
you fell off the watchtower, a water tower, and okay.
Now the thing here is, I think it's going to follow up like they did with, or lack thereof for that matter, Zombieland. Remember how Zombieland, when it came out and everyone shit their pants when they saw Bill Murray in the movie, and then the sequel came out and everyone's wondering what's going to be the big cameo and
Yeah.
I think it's going to go by way of this, that the first In a Violent Nature had that one real spectacular kill that everyone continued to talk about. That was the one that was over by the cliff.
Yeah.
The yoga girl.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I think they're gonna try and bring people in based on that. What is gonna be the one big kill here that's gonna catapult this movie? You know, I see them doing that, and it's not a bad idea. It's a good marketing ploy. I don't know. I mean, I like the first In a Violent Nature. It wasn't perfect, but I liked what what their idea and what they were doing with the perspective of the killer. They're doing that here too, but I'm interested that if they're trying to sell the movie on this one big kill, much like the first film did.
If so, I think that's kind of misguided, right? Like, because I do agree. Like thinking back about the first one, the yoga, was it Yoga Girl kill? Was that the that one was it was outstanding. It was like really a highlight, and it was kind of unforgettable. And but I think the rest of the movie was a little forgettable. Like, I just feel it was I mean, we talked about this. It was a lot of walking, right? Like, it was an interesting perspective to have the sort of like like third person perspective, or I think it was. Do we have first person as well? Yeah, that's right.
It was
Okay.
first person.
Yeah, first person. That's right. I was thinking that we got behind the character, but yeah, you're right. And so I thought it was, it's an interesting idea. I feel like it seemed more of a gimmick than anything else, but I think they really have to go a little bit deeper with this because that gimmick works as like a one-off, but when you try to do a sequel, you can't just rely on the same thing. You have to do a little bit more. So I hope they do
Sure.
because I wanted to like it more than I did. And it wasn't a terrible movie. It just was mostly forgettable except for that one kill.
And it's weird. It's like we're getting a lot of these now. We're getting these perspective films like In a Violent Nature, the sequel, and Presence. Where we got the perspective of the ghost. Here we got the perspective of the killer. And I don't know if it's going to be. I mean, I don't know how much more you can expand upon that, but
Well, there was the
it
Good
seemed-
Boy. There was Good Boy.
perspective of the dog. Yeah, you're right.
And now we saw Body Cam on last week's show.
Yep. Yeah, I mean it's well, I mean, I don't know if body cam counts only because it's a body cam. It
Okay.
would fit on anybody, but you're right
Oh,
about
I
Good
hear.
Boy. You're right about Good Boy. Good Boy, with perspective of the dog, the perspective of the ghost, perspective of the killer. And all three have that perspective that's away from the potential victims. You're taking in the perspective of the main antagonist or protagonist, especially with Good Boy, where the Good Boy was a dog. So it's unusual. You don't get that, but you got it in Good Boy, and it was really a fantastic performance by that goddamn canine.
A good fucking dog.
Yeah, that is a good dog. He's the goodest boy.
Mm.
But of course, I mean, I want to see this. I want to see what else it can offer. It can't just be that one kill. There's got to be more to it. And I think that filmmakers realized that when they got the word that, there was a lot of walking, a lot of slow paced moving, and how it was just kind of going at a slog. I think they're going to pick it up a little bit more, but I also think that they're going to have this one spectacular kill that's going to completely overshadow everything else.
Let's see. The Weagle Beagle says, I think In a Violent Nature 2 is going to be more self-aware and better than the original. Evil Corny says that log splitter scene was good too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
And Joshua Libre says, yes, the log splitter scene was crazy horrifying. Dude is paralyzed. Shit.
Yeah, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, with a cat fell in. Yeah, okay.
The Weagle Beagle says they shot it all on 35 millimeter. Was that Backrooms? What was shot on 35? I'm curious. Huh. I don't know. It was probably one of the ones that we either that or Faces of Death. I don't know which one.
I can't imagine Faces of Death being shot 35 millimeter. In IMAX 70
IMAX.
millimeter.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Faces
can
of
you
Death
imagine?
in IMAX. All right. What else? So yeah, that's gonna do up. Oh yeah, 35 millimeter for Faces of Death.
Are you shitting
Really?
me? Really?
What the fuck? It was filmed in 2023. It's been just like in kind of like post production hell. That's crazy.
Jesus.
That's
35
nuts.
What?
I'm actually a little in disbelief of that. That's crazy.
Huh.
All
I'm
right.
not so sure what to think about it anymore now.
It had a budget of like 7 million. Yeah, 7.4 million.
Wow.
That's like mostly like That's how much film probably costs nowadays.
Right? Like how much? Like really? Like all right, we have this. This is the last 35 mil that we have.
Yeah, yeah.
What are we gonna use it for?
Faces of
Well,
death.
Well, maybe the scenes of the legitimate acting scenes are done in 35 millimeter, but everything else is done in probably in video or 16 millimeter.
Our pal says they shot it all on 35 millimeters. What he said.
That's awesome. The ghastly love of Dr. X and fucking this fucking joint.
How long is this one? Jesus, I mean,
He
20
says,
can't be that.
He says, "Yep, they wanted the VHS footage to look authentic." That's crazy.
Make the money back.
Well, if you want VHS footage, you know what you get?
Yeah, film on a VHS. Yeah.
And it'll cost you millions less.
That's crazy. That's really nuts.
That is crazy.
All right, so there you go. That's those are our coming attraction reactions. We gotta kind of speed through this part because I want to get to the film discussion. So, if you guys want to support the show, there's a few ways you can do so. The best way is Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. Go ahead, give it a look. Consider supporting. You can join for as little as $2 a month. If you're a little on the fence about it, go ahead and join for free, and then we send out offers here and there for discounts and whatnot. And then if you like what you see, you can get on one of those. And then if you get in the highest tier, $10, you get to get a Patreon takeover. You get to choose 2 films for us to discuss on the show. And if you are so inclined and you want to, you can come on and join us as a co-host for that episode. So, yeah, give it a look. We got a new episode. We actually were supposed to record this past weekend, but then Raven Shadow got about, 2 feet of snow?
Oh my god, I wish it was 2 feet of snow. It was fucking 3 the hard way, I'll tell you that much.
3 the hard way. So we put it off. We decided it'd just be best to put it off. So we're going to do it this weekend, and then we'll release it as soon as it's ready. So yeah, but give that a look. Patreon.com/trickortreatradio. All right, real quick, finally on trickortreatradio.com, if you look on the main page, look for the Amazon logo, click it. It's going to bring you to Amazon. It's going to input our affiliate link, so everything you purchase in that session will get attributed to us. It doesn't cost any extra, but it helps to put a little bit of money in the coffers, so to speak. So yeah, we'd appreciate that. And also on trickortreatradio.com, you can click on store. We got the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio volumes 1 through 3 right there. A little sampler of the early days. So give that a look and a listen, and any and all support you can provide is appreciated. All right, Raven Shadow, why don't you lead us into break here?
Yeah, so real quick, I got some positive feedback, Wolfie, of a past episode that we did.
Okay.
It's true. It's damn true. So in between, every day I'm shoveling, but in between shoveling, I talked to Joey Tron over the weekend, and he finally finished watching Sinners. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watched that. I watched it for my birthday, but we fell asleep.
All right.
But he finished, you know what I mean? But he finished watching it, loved it. And then after finishing the film, he checked out our episode that we discussed the film on. And he gave us positive feedback on that. And, I'm not sure what the number was, but I'm sure it was awesome. And, once I'm, cleaned up, plowed out, talked to my boy, put us over. So you better believe, fucking had no other choice but to strap on.
Guests of Trick or Treat Radio stay at the luxurious Raven Chateau, located on the back roads of beautiful Leicester, Massachusetts. Enjoy the wonderfully half-manicured lawn as well as roomy parking in the street. Enjoy fine dining in our antique home-style kitchen with all the Uncrustables and Rolling Rock you can consume, breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sleep in our beautiful twin beds with our unique cat hair, dog hair blend pillows, accompanied with our special DC, Marvel, and X-Pac motif throughout. And for a limited time, if you say Bombaleo when checking in, you'll receive 15% off your next stay. The Raven Chateau, where quality matters, and home to the world's largest urinal.
you matzo heads. This is Larry Fine, and you're listening to Trick or Treat Radio.
See ya! Help me! Somebody help me! Torpedo!
Keep cool! Use your head, don't lose it! Open and close your legs like a scissor. Keep up a steady rhythm. Now cup your hands downward and move them in a figure 8 motion.
I'm treading water!
You got it! Never play around water alone.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
I'm tired of candy, tired of gum, tired of hunger, and food that's no fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spaghetti, but school lunch keeps me roaring ready and rock steady. Pizza, spaghetti, burgers.
With Chow Daddy in your school cafeteria, it's the fun place to be for lunch.
Desserts.
Prolonged exposure to trick-or-treat radio may result in one or more of the following ailments: dry cough, wheezing, runny nose, loss of teeth, ingrown toenails, jaundice, ear hair, fallen arches, scabs, warts, welts, abscesses, bloody stool, whitening of the gums, blurred vision, Hottentot bustle, excessive earwax buildup, collapsed lungs, alcoholism, Lou Gehrig's disease, shrunken testicles, severe acne, vertigo, clubbed feet, weight gain, weight loss, flared nostrils, swelling of the anal glands, urinary burning, protruding tail, kidney failure, and inverted nipples. If you suffer from any of these physical problems, seek professional medical assistance immediately.
And we are back on Trick or Treat Radio. And it's time for our feature film discussion. And this week we're going to be talking about the film 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. It is the sequel to the film from last year, 28 Years Later, which kind of, I don't know, like, I feel like it continues the story from, 28 days and then months. But I feel like it does it in a really different way. Like they're like totally different movies. I feel like 28 Days and Months are very claustrophobic and like shaky cam, like handheld camera work. And I feel like these are like way more epic, like, wide angles. Like it's just like a very different feel to them. And I actually really dig that. And I think it makes sense because the first two mostly take place in city, and these take place obviously 28 years later in the wilderness.
Right.
So I feel like that really, it really highlights sort of where they shot, and I think it was a good choice to do that. So, anyways, the film is from 2026, is rated R. It is hour and 49 minutes, and it is directed by Nia DaCosta and written by Alex Garland. And the film stars Jack O'Connell as Sir Jimmy Crystal, Alfie Williams as Jimmy, Spike Jimmy, I guess. We also have Connor Newell, Erin Kellyman, Maura Bird, Robert Rhodes, and those are all the Jimmies, I think. And then we have Rafe Fiennes, Mirren Mack, and I won't mention the other name. I don't know if we should, but we'll get to that. There's someone else in this that shows up later. Where's my boy Samson? Where's he at? I didn't
Seriously.
Chi Lewis Perry. Or I think it's Chi. I don't know. I mean, CHI can also be Key, but I think it's Chi Lewis Perry. As what do we call him? What do we call him last time?
Fucking Cockzilla.
Something Cock Samson or something or other.
Yeah, Cox. Yeah. Cox is Doc Samson. Is Cock Samson. Yeah. What? I'm sorry. I was so distracted. Why did MZ come in wearing a baseball cap?
I don't know. Maybe he took the dog out.
Are you playing first base? Oh, you killed the clowns from outer space T-shirt.
All right.
Okay, I mean baseball cap. That's good.
Maybe he took the
let your
dog
hair
out.
flow, dude. Yeah, that's a metaphor for that's Russian for jerking off.
Just to close the loop on this, the Weagle Beagle says disregard the 35 millimeter. I'm trying to find multiple sources on the info, so maybe some conflicting info.
Shenanigans.
I would be surprised if they filmed it in 35 millimeter for 7.4 mil. But all right, yeah. So let's dive in here. The synopsis for the film. As Spike is inducted into Jimmy Crystal's gang on the mainland, Dr. Kelson makes a discovery that could alter the world. And so the last film, 28 years later, was directed by Danny Boyle.
Right.
And so this one, they kind of filmed them back to back. I don't know if they did back to back or if they shot around the same time, but I guess Danny Boyle wasn't able to do both at the same time, so he brought in Nia DaCosta, and so she directed this one. And Nia DaCosta is known for directing the Marvels, Candyman, the Candyman remake that Jordan Peele produced, and also, let's see, I guess a film in 2018 called Little Woods. And I don't think I'm familiar with that one, but it did feature Tessa Thompson and Lily James in it. So, and then Lance Reddick and, James Badgedale, a few other people. So pretty good cast in there. But but she's made a pretty good name for herself in genre films, I'd say, especially horror. I still haven't seen her Candyman film. Have any of you guys seen it?
No.
I'm curious.
I'm curious.
Just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
MZ, did you?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay. We should. I want to check that out.
Who was Candyman in that?
In the remake?
Fuck, what's his name? He played I'm pretty sure it was the same guy who played oh my god, Dr. Manhattan. Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second, I think.
He's the fucking dude. He's playing
Black
Wonder
Manta.
Man then in Wonder Man.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
case.
That's him. Yep. He played Black Manta, and then he played Morpheus in the Matrix Resurrections, and he played a character named Anthony McCoy. I actually don't know if he was Candyman or not.
But if it's him, he's fantastic. Even though I'm struggling with the Wonder Man TV show, but goddamn, he is fucking. He is the best part of it.
He played Dr. Manhattan in
the Watchmen
maybe,
HBO show.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say he played Dr. Manhattan. He played the character Cal Abar in the Watchmen TV series. Yeah.
You're right.
And he was also in Us. That's right. I forget he was also in Us.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's great.
He's fantastic.
Yep. So, he was in Candyman. He was the lead in that. And so Nia DaCosta is making a name for herself as a genre filmmaker, but now she's done some pretty good horror stuff. So, and I believe so. She was I think she was born in the U.S., but I'm pretty sure she lived in the U.K. or at least for a little bit, because this series is very, Danny Boyle and is very, British, and a lot about
How British. Very, very British.
Yeah, and a lot about the series has to do with some the politics and the a lot of the stuff that's going on in Britain and has gone on in Britain for over the last several years. Or decades, I should say. So, I believe she has some point of reference there. I don't. I think I remember reading an interview that says she lived there. So she has that point of reference. All right. Well, let's jump in and do our first impressions, and let's start with MC.
Well, I've never made it a secret about how I feel about the 28 films. The 28 Days Later, I just cannot connect with. The second film I haven't seen, but I hear it's terrible. So I'm just going to go along with that narrative.
It has one of the best opening scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a Carlyle, not a Carradine. It's got Robert Carlyle, not Robert Carradine.
The opening scene is dope as
It's
fuck.
great. Yeah.
I'll give it a look. I think it's streaming on Tubi.
I'd recommend watching it. I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's worth a watch. It's been a while for me, but I don't think I liked it as much as the first, but it's not terrible.
Yeah. I've only seen it theatrically, but I think a lot of folks would agree that opening segment is like,
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the film that we got last year, I thought was really good, and I was impressed with it. It didn't break my top 13, unlike you guys. It broke your top 13. It didn't break mine, but regardless, I thought it was a good film, especially in comparison with what I saw in the first film, and knowing that it was from the same director, that just made it even a little bit better. Say that Nia DaCosta, in my opinion, has put out the best 28 film, is being honest. This was very, very good.
Wow.
Probably my favorite in the series.
Wow.
I'll go so far as to say it is my favorite in the series. Even better than the last film. Even better than 28 Years. The Bone Temple. See, what I like about it, and it's not due to the fact that I'm some kind of a stupid moron, even though I am.
Not about horror.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I try to get what I can out of horror, This film has a very straightforward narrative. It doesn't overburden itself with layers of trying to make the story more full than what it needs to be. It's a very straightforward narrative, with characters that are very easy to understand. Not in terms of dialogue, because like we said, this is a very not just a British film. This is a very British film, and they use some dialect. There's a dialect in there, and what do you call it? Shit, I don't even know what the hell you call it now. Huh?
A colloquialism,
Dialect?
Dialect, yes.
Dialect, yeah.
With British that sometimes can be a little difficult for us to understand. Fortunately, I threw on the subtitles, and I was happy. So that helped. But this is a very brutal film, a very harsh film, and there's a whole series of paganisms, and when it came to the Jimmies, there's this whole situation, elements of paganism and high religious situations going on.
I would say it's more Satanism.
More Satanism than paganism?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's obvious Satanism involved, but I think there's paganism in there as well.
No, not traditional paganism. Anyways, it hasn't really their religion has nothing to do with like the earth or anything like that. It's just like good or bad. So it's yeah, they're Satanists.
Okay. But I do like the straightforward storytelling here. Straightforward storytelling, straightforward characters, narrative. I was overjoyed with how far this movie was going to go. And I'll tell you the truth, I wanted it to be longer. You know, and
Yeah, I agree.
if they tacked on another 10 minutes, 12 minutes, I would have been happy. You know, because this movie was really giving me what I wanted. That this movie was finally giving me ultimately what I've been looking for in this series.
Wow.
And this was just an excellent job.
All right. Real quick in the chat, Evil Corny says Erin Kellyman was Enfys Nest, who was one of the characters from Solo, a Star Wars story. And she was pretty awesome in that. And she played, which Jimmy was she? Jimmy Inc. So she was like the main Jimmy who sort of was friendly with Spike.
With the red jacket. The
Yeah.
The one with the blonde hair.
Well,
oh, she got red hair.
Thanks.
But yes, I guess technically yes.
Pull out my Jimmy. Time to get busy. I'm a freak.
And Evil Corny says, "I liked Candyman." Yeah, I'm super curious to check it out. All right, Ram Shadow, why don't you go ahead and give your first impression?
Wow, I'm really surprised by MZ. This was not the movie that I expected. I didn't know what I was expecting, but it was not this. This movie zigged and zagged, and it cut cross court, sidestepping all my expectations. There was a lot of fucking weirdness in this fucking movie. I liked the way the drug use was played. I like the enabling. I liked
Of
the
course
Jimmys.
you did.
I did a lot.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Drugs can be good, okay? The Jimmys that we saw at the end of, and it's fair to say that 28 years later was a fairly divisive film. I know we have some friends on other shows that did not like it as favorably as we did, but I really enjoyed it. But the Jimmys were not the Jimmys that I saw at the end of that film were not what I saw in this film. And it got harsh real quick. The brutality of that faction juxtaposed to the old Nick, if you will. What was the doctor's name? Ray Fiennes.
Kelso.
Kelton.
Kelson. That's it.
Kelson.
And Kelson. Yeah, this movie is fucking weird. I can't imagine seeing this first and not seeing any previous installment. Because, like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, that's typically how it goes for sequels, right?
Oh, fair. But I like this movie? Question mark. I'm just excited to talk about it.
All right. Also, I just saw someone on the cast. I want to look this up real quick. He looks like someone else.
One of the Jimmys?
No. No. Okay. It's not. I don't think it's who I thought. Oh yeah. No, he is. So he, Louis Ashburn Circus. He played the character of Tom, who was he was the one that was like chained up, and they asked if he wanted to like who he wanted to fight.
Oh, that boy,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's Andy Serkis's kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
It kind of like I didn't notice it in the movie, but now that I see his headshot, I'm like, he looks kind of like. Wait a second, his last name's Serkis. So.
All right, so you're talking about the older kid, right? The one that fought at the beginning.
No.
No.
When the one was
that
chained up in the barn.
Okay, all right.
Him and it might have been his sister that were running amok, or him and the girl.
Yeah,
That one
yeah.
dude fucking did a fucking stupid thing.
Yep.
Okay, I know who you're talking about now. All right.
Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and give my first impression, and I agree. Like this one definitely is way more similar than 28 years later than any of the others. You know, I think that just carries on the feel of that film.
Yeah, it's next day. It's like
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, because but it is weird. It is weird that at the end of 28 years later, we get a very, very different presentation of the Jimmies.
Right.
I thought that ending was fucking awesome, and I was like,
Awesome.
holy shit, this is just ridiculous. But I think for what they were trying to do with this faction, with the Jimmies in this movie, this made more sense. So while I thought that was a really interesting, different scene, I don't think you could have pulled off the story that they tell with like this, like, you know, high wire martial arts kind of presentation, you know?
Right.
In tracksuits.
You're right.
So it is, if you watch 28 years later and then go right into Bone Temple, you'll be like, what the fuck? Because it doesn't tie directly, because they change how the Jimmies are presented, and it's a little weird, especially because they film these two back to back, you know, like, so it's kind of funny that they didn't really know what they wanted to do, or maybe they did, and Nia DaCosta was like, I just want to go in a different direction. But either way, it doesn't take anything away from it for me, because I thought the Jimmies in this were like really fucking scary and like crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Cultish.
Yeah, cultish for sure. And it's interesting because we get Jimmy at the beginning of 28 years later, and then at the very end, but then nothing. It's just so weird how, you know, so they're really establishing this new trilogy, I guess, by making Jimmy sort of I don't know if he's going to be a bookend. He may be. I don't know if the third one's going to be, but it's kind of like a bookend where he starts it, you know, a story of him when the outbreak happens when he was a kid and his father was a vicar. You know, and then we go to, I guess, present day, 28 years after that, and then there's no sign of Jimmy until the end. So it's a little weird, but then we get Jimmy and we're like, oh, okay, now that's the dude from the beginning. Okay, I get it. And at the time, I don't think we knew there was going to be a sequel. So it all made sense, right? When we learned that, so everything all worked out and makes sense. But yeah, this one starts off pretty brutal. Like,
yeah,
there's a scene with Spike, and he has to fight another one of the Jimmies, and if he wins, he becomes one of the seven fingers, one of the Jimmies.
Right.
But if not, obviously he's dead. So it's like fight to the death. There's a lot of tension in certain scenes in this, but I also feel like it was a good balance, because the stuff with the Jimmies was pretty heavy and at times got really brutal. And then juxtapose that with what is going on with Kelson and Samson, and I was like, this is fucking cool. Like, it's such a cool dichotomy to have, like, these two, and it's almost like different ways of thinking. Like, you know, you could kind of, like, you know, if you wanted to, you can make an analogy for, like, you know, political movements or whatever. That's not, I don't think that's what they're necessarily trying to say, or maybe it is. But you know, it's funny that Kelson is a GP or a general practitioner. He was a former doctor, and you know, he mentions working for the NHS. National Health Services, I think is what it is. So it's basically, the UK's universal healthcare. And yeah, but I thought like the stuff with Samson and Kelson was fucking awesome. Like this is this is Big Daddy.
Right, yeah.
I saw it as Bub.
Yeah, that's a better one actually. This is like Bub the zombie, like times 10. Like I feel like they, not to say that George Romero wanted something more nuanced like this. I'm not saying that at all, but I feel like it took that idea and really ran with it and made it like into a super interesting exploration of just like you could look at it as psychosis, as like it was almost like he's trying to diagnose what's going on, and there's like a mental aspect of it and there's like a physical aspect of it. And I thought it was super interesting what they did with that, and just the development, the like how they developed the character of Samson was fucking awesome. Like he was the alpha in the first one, and or the last one I should say, in 28 Years Later, and he was just this badass character who had like a couple scenes with Kelson, maybe one scene or two, I don't remember. But in this,
tried to attack the house. Did he? I don't remember.
I remember there was something about that the bus, because or the train. I can't remember. Was it a train or a bus? I think it was a train.
I think it was a train.
Train, yeah, because he had the flashback. But yeah, I thought that stuff was so cool. That's the coolest exploration of like what a zombie is and how it differs from a human that I think I've ever seen in a film. And we did We Buried the Dead like a few weeks ago, and they did some different stuff in that with the mythology a little different. And by and large, I like that movie, but this one really, I think, really adds a lot to it, and it explores that line between undead and alive in a really interesting way. And yeah, I just love that exploration with Kelson and Samson. Go ahead, Rain Shadow.
Well, to your point, Wolfie, and again, we said it during 28 Years Later. We're using the zombie term, but they're infected.
Yes, rage. Yeah.
Yeah. Rage. So if we use that, it's a blanket term so folks can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But what a crazy thing when we have the first time we've seen a face of the heel franchise in Samson, right? Where he was the big bad in 28
he was
Years
big.
Later.
He was big, all right.
We're gonna fucking fucking Caucasaurus. Fucking
Caucasaurus Rex.
Caucasaurus Rex running flapping in the wind.
And
not giving a fuck.
Oh, we also got some Ray Fiennes flapping in the wind too.
Oh my God. There was equal opportunity
flapping.
Like I was even watching that with Mary, and I'm like, oh shit. Like Ray Fiennes' dick.
All right, let me try to wrap up my my first impression here by saying, also, this has one of the most badass scenes I have ever seen in a movie, ever. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about.
Does it have to do with Iron Maiden?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay.
Holy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was loving that.
Holy fuck.
So fucking much, and I knew you would have popped, Wolfie. Fucking really?
That
thing
was
I even said, I was like, "Fuck you," like in a good way. Like
yeah. Talk about a scene that you never thought that you would get in a film like this until it was brought up. Until Iron Maiden was brought up. Iron Maiden was brought up, there was no possible way you would think that something like this would happen in a film. But sure enough, there it is.
For Duran Duran.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Duran Duran in this.
Yeah, we do.
There's like
And
four
like,
songs, I think.
Oh, we're going to Maiden?
What did he say? I
Okay.
need something with a little bit more teeth, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but that scene. Oh, I was just like, I was sitting in my, I was sitting down, but I kind of wanted to like stand up. I'm like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, what is happening? Holy shit! I like. They need to make that into a fucking music video and release it.
Right?
Like that will like open that up to a whole fucking new world of fans, I think.
Like, I want to watch this movie with having fucking what's his face from Maiden fucking flying on his private jet. That should be the in-flight movie.
Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce
yeah,
Dickinson's fucking in-flight fucking movie on the fucking Maiden Express, or whatever the fuck that plane's called.
Would it be a maiden voyage?
Oh, it would be a maiden voyage, Wolfie.
Yeah, that was a crazy
Yeah.
scene. And
Fuck you. That was fucking
that
dope.
was so good.
It was
Oh
so
my
well
God.
shot too, like the use of like the overhead, the drone stuff.
Yeah.
And just the way it was shot, it was just so good.
The way the flame and the
Yep.
like all sparked up behind Kelson and everything. It just looks so right. Even even the band of Iron Maiden's gotta be like, shit.
I know.
Why didn't we do
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, can we do this on? Can we get Ray Fiennes to come on
right?
stage and do this?
It was that fucking. Oh, dude, if they had a fucking Bone Temple fucking stage setup, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably would
right?
too.
Right?
Evil Corny says that scene was amazing in the theater. Oh man, I can imagine.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So
That
yeah.
scene alone is worth the price of
Oh,
admission.
easily, yeah.
Dude.
So, all right. Well, I'll stop rambling. I'm sure we'll talk about that scene a little bit more later. But yeah. And then this movie is also touching, like kind of like the last one, 28 years later. Like it really was touching, especially at the end. And I love that Kelson has created like an ossuary. Memento Mori, and he talks about honoring the dead. And, that's one thing that we talk a lot about is grief. And, a lot of people, rightfully so, have difficulties grieving because it's not something we talk about very often. It's not something we're equipped to deal with because it's kind of like a taboo subject almost, so with 28 years later, and then also in this one, maybe not quite to the degree as 28 years later, because the end of that with Spike I just thought that was so beautiful, like just the way that one ended. But in this, like there's also some stuff that happened that I was kind of bummed about, I won't say because it could be spoiler, but for a character that seemingly doesn't make it through, they are able to pass something on to another character that their spirit will carry on in the next film if there is a next one,
Yes.
So I like that. I like that aspect of it. So yeah, but this it's hard for me to say if I liked it more than 28 years later. I have to kind of reflect on that. I know MZ was very definitive about his thoughts. This was different, but it was equally as good, if not maybe could be slightly better after I have time with it. But I really loved some of the performances in this were just fucking amazing. Like Ray Fiennes is great. Jack O'Connell as Jimmy Crystal was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I actually love that dude. Speaking of Sinners, he was the Irish vampire in Sinners.
Yeah.
Are you fucking? Do we know that? Did we know that?
Yeah, I mentioned it last week. Yeah. I don't think we knew it when we did Sinners. Or I forget what came first, Sinners or 28 years later. But either way,
28 years. But yeah, release, but number one was filmed. But
yeah, I don't think we talked about that then. But he's quickly becoming a really serious contender for like one of the best villains in film in the last few years. and Chi Lewis Perry is a fucking beast. That dude is fucking awesome. The character, he's the actor who played Samson.
Oh my fucking god! Like he somehow became a weird Jason Momoa thing going on,
Yeah,
but
I was
kept
just gonna
himself.
say he's like what Jason Momoa is if Jason Momoa wanted to be Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
He's like Jason Momoa is stuck being Jason Momoa, but this guy overshadows Jason Momoa by like leaps and
Well,
bounds.
I mean that's not crazy, but like I mean
Oh.
it's that was his real dick.
I don't know about that.
I want it to be though.
He, you know, it's funny. I didn't know this, but he actually was in The Running Man. Chi Lewis Perry. He played Negative Dude. I don't actually remember that character, but yeah, he was in The Running Man.
Believe the original's better.
All these movies are starting.
No more remakes. Oh, and shit, Negative Man.
Oh shit, he's in Ted Lasso as well. I don't know the character. Oh shit, did you ever watch the series Pennyworth, Raven Shadow?
It didn't. That was the Alfred Alfred origin story.
So yeah, Chi Lewis Perry plays a character named Blue Raven.
Well, I won't slow it down. I want some gimmick infringement. Like, I want to believe he's really 6'12" in real life. I don't
6'12".
I don't even know.
You know that would be 6'12" would be 7 feet.
I don't know how feet work.
One in front of the other. That's how they work.
Walk the straight line. Don't fall over.
All right. Well, let's dive in and talk more about this flick. Does anyone have anything that they really got to get out there first?
Yeah, that opening battle scene was like nail biting because you know that Spike is in a situation where he's just this little kid and he's surrounded by all these like wackaloons with long blonde wigs and you know by the code they gotta they need to fight this guy with this one Jimmy who is a real ugly bastard too, by the way. He is I mean he had to have been like a descendant of the banjo kid from Deliverance, man.
I don't know about that.
He was a scary looking dude, man. But
post-apocalyptic world.
on top of that, I also want to give about what Wolfie said about the whole switch around with the Jimmies in the beginning of this film as opposed to the end of the last film.
Right.
The last film, they just appeared out of nowhere. We knew nothing about them. They happened to help out at the end, but we don't know anything about their true meaning and their true intentions. So I think we're casting too much judgment on them now. At that point, now we know that they're not a very good group of people. They're not nice. They're out for themselves, or more openly, they're out for the King Jimmy. What's his name? King Lord
Jimmy Crystal.
Jimmy Crystal. And and the bad teeth really set it off. This is a guy who just doesn't give a damn about his appearance. He's got the gold upside down cross necklace and everything, which is a nice touch. But the opening battle scene here was, oh my God. It was a nice, gory conclusion to that fight. I'm not going to say what happens, but there's a lot of blood, an awful lot of blood, and you could just see the fear in Spike's face.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he's fucked. He knows he's screwed, and just out of he needs every bit of luck on his side if he's going to survive this battle. But that battle, and it's like at the bottom of a
like
empty
a pool or something.
Pool,
yeah.
like a Olympic sized pool, and you gotta find a place to put the blood, but but well, it's a lot of blood. I mean, it's just spurting and spurting and spurting.
That was
We'll see
it
what
was
happens.
brutal. Yeah, yeah.
It was a brutal, but something so simple. Uh, but yeah,
Mm, mm.
just a really nice way to start the movie with a huge bloodbath. Uh,
The
then
artery.
when you start realizing more about these people, about the Jimmies, you realize that uh, Jimmy Crystal, he's nothing more than a cult leader. He's got everybody wearing his hair, and they all have to wear the tracksuits. And I mean, it's and it's funny because this is what happens when an apocalypse hits. I mean, look at The Walking Dead. When the zombies started running all over the world, people started making their own factions, their own groups with one person in charge of everything. And that got annoying really quick in that franchise. Um,
But it's a reality, though. I mean,
it yeah, it is a reality, but luckily here, see, you s- you ha- granted it's less than 2 hours long as opposed to what 11 or 12 seasons of 1 hour television programming. Sooner or later, you're bound to run into an equal group of people with the same kind of psychotic guy who thinks he's in charge of everything. They don't come across anything like that. They come across other people who, try to get their shit together, but they just mow them right over. Uh, for case in point, the when they go visit the house and they're having food, and and there's Jimmy Crystal. He's just sitting back and we're just dining, food for the stomach and for the heart and for the brain. And, he's talking all in not so much in riddles, but he's just trying to speak like he's intellectually stimulating
superior. Also, yeah.
and superior and trying to be psychologically thought provoking in what he's saying. Meanwhile, it's all just a bunch of bullshit. We're gonna kill you and we're gonna take your house, your food, your money, whatever it is that you got, we're gonna take it. So you're dealing with a real psychotic maniac here. Not only that, but you're also naming the individuals in your group after you. So
Yeah, I think
so you
the interesting thing about that, like I didn't really even think about like Walking Dead or anything like that, but in a vacuum, there's like a power vacuum, right? Like it's you have a bunch of people who are just trying to survive, and if someone strong-willed comes along and can promise them safety, I think people are willing to do things that they might not normally do, because and he's got a tenuous grip on the Jimmies, I would say, because look at what happens throughout the movie, right? Like I won't spoil things, but for while they're protected and safe, everything's cool. But if that comes into question, I feel like everyone's loyalty might shift, right? And
100%.
yeah, go ahead, Rajab. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean it's also who are you attracting in your faction, right? So you're the older person, right? Um, we all know in the apocalypse is always some white boy with long hair that tries to be a fucking deity, but he's cultivating young people. You know what I mean? Who can mold their
That sounds
minds.
like a lot like our government.
I'm just saying. Um, but you can cultivate it by giving them scraps and giving them a fantasy. um, but the nature of the young is to rebel against the old. So over time, right, like the father becomes a son becomes the father, and you rebel against your parents, you
Yeah.
rebel against their teachings, or maybe there's more to this, or
Yeah, yeah.
maybe we're seeing your teachings from a different perspective.
And the thing I wonder is We don't, and this is not something that really gets talked about too much in the movie. So I don't, I feel like this isn't anything spoilery. But does Jimmy Crystal believe in all of his bullshit, or does he just pretend that he believes in this bullshit to have information that no one else does? Like, oh well, old Nick talks to me. So it's that whole thing of yeah.
I think he does.
You think
to a
you
certain
think he
point of
does
view.
believe it?
To a certain point of view, I think he does, because when he met old Nick, it fucked him up, and he wasn't sure. Or I don't know. That could be a whole different conversation. Like, I think he was bullshit until he believed his own bullshit. That
I don't
maybe
think he,
like,
That's fair.
I don't think he buys into his bullshit at all.
but I think he thought his bullshit might be real. Like, oh,
Yeah, I mean Ravenshaw brings up a good point. There is a point in the film in which he's like, "Is this old Nick?" Because he asked
but
him,
giving
"Are you old Nick?"
and he even says he's like, I was kind of shitting my pants a little bit. I wasn't fucking. Or
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing, but like, I thought you.
I don't think he buys into it though. I think
All right.
he wants to buy into it. He's testing the waters by asking Dr. Kelson
Kelson,
if
yep.
he is old Nick. And when he turns out he doesn't, that he's not old Nick, he says, "Well, I told my crew that you are, and you're going to have to tell them that you are, otherwise." And I love this line that you're going to be choking on your own intestines or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Great line. Great line. I love that. That was
He
so good.
he just like all of a sudden snapped, like not snap, but like he just went from like kind of just normal chatter to like fucking threatening. Yeah, it was a nice like just switch.
And
that's
also
when
on top of
Kelso
that,
know. He knew. He's like,
Yeah.
oh.
But on top of that, I also and I don't want to give too much away, but also the ending kind of and what he was saying at the end of the film, Jimmy Crystal, what he was saying at the very end of the film, the last few lines that he was saying in the film, also gave me reason to believe that he doesn't exactly buy into his bullshit. He's just testing the waters and hoping that it would. And if it doesn't, he's going to force people to believe it. And if it does happen to be true, then he's in the clear. And if not, he's going to force people to believe it. Much like our government.
Right. When he was like, he's like, oh, and one more thing. Oh no, there's no more things. That was all we had to do.
Yeah.
And he's
yeah.
like, no, there's one more thing.
No.
Like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah. And I love where he went with that too, by the way. That was was really getting good. That was getting so fucking good. Oh my God, I loved it. And I also liked how pop culture became a way to stay normal, I guess you could say, with the talk of Teletubbies.
Oh man, that Teletubbies dance. That was amazing.
I never thought I'd ever see a horror movie bring up the Teletubbies.
Yeah.
They're horrifying in their own right,
I know.
yes, but Teletubbies and bringing up Iron Maiden and just great. I also liked how they used, and I'm going to talk on the technical level here. They used the body cam footage like they did in the first film.
Yeah, they did.
You know, they used that body cam kind of like what Darrenovsky uses, you know, and that was done on Samson. And it's like, geez. But Samson is just fantastic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I actually, the thing about that is I wonder if that's supposed to be more of a connection to the first two films, because it's from his perspective, and, we found out about that psychosis thing, so like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's kind of a connection to that, but yeah, I thought that was, just a good way to show the difference between the characters and seeing the, like, the it wasn't necessarily shaky. I mean, it was shaky cam. It wasn't like handheld. It probably was a rig attached to Samson that just moves as he does, and it tracks him, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, like they use in Darrenovsky films,
Yeah.
like Pi or Pi. That's the only movie I can think of that he does that. I know that he does another one, but I can't think of what it is right now. There's such a really good, a concise story with what DaCosta did here. Like I said, it wasn't overbearing on the narrative. It was a very straightforward storytelling that I liked here, and it not trying to be overly difficult, throwing layers on it to create a fuller story. This is a very straightforward narrative, and it was just so pleasing. It didn't have to be overbearing. It didn't have to have layers upon layers upon layers to make the story more complicated. This was very simple storytelling, and it was done with so much ease. Going back to Fines, he had such a great intensity with him, while saying and doing very little. There was a calmness about him. No matter what the situation, even when he had like Samson charging at him, he was just very calm and very cool and collected, and his body language in this film was outstanding. I love the body language that Ray Fiennes had in this movie.
100%. I think that scene was great when you have Samson like you almost have they're almost like the dichotomy of them. They're both two sides of the same coin. Like they're both alphas in their own way. Like the way once Samson kind of got his, was aware of him, and once he heard Samson was coming for him, and they locked eyes like two gunslingers. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like with the infected mind of Samson, he recognized that Fiennes was an alpha in his own right. And Fiennes knew that obviously that was the fucking alpha. And they kind of their uneasy partnership truce as we saw them evolve their relationship.
Yeah, especially when they were sitting down, just chilling out. That scene where they were just chilling out, sitting down on the ground, and just talking.
It was like a stoner film,
right? Like, or much like the fucking Paul McCartney Stevie Wonder movie we watched.
Yeah, Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory.
Scottish Cottage.
A Scottish Cottage, or like
Scottish Bone Cottage.
Yeah. Or Footstrokies.
and Hot Jockeys.
And Hot Jockeys.
But I also love how you got Samson, and he's when he got hit with that dart in the chest, which also, by the way, was a really great look. He has these arrow tips sticking out of him. Just a really good look. It shows he's you can see him. He's all battle scarred and everything. His body is completely filled with welts. But he's got this one dart sticking out of his chest, and he's all doped up. He's like, he's very subdued. His eyes are barely keeping open, but he's hearing Kelson, and he's understanding him. It's Bub from Day of the Dead all over again here. I think it's done with a little bit more. I think it's done with a little bit more
art,
maybe subtlety. I want to say subtlety. Yeah, subtlety sounds like the right word. Whereas the first film, it's Day of the Dead. You could just see he's learning. He starts talking the whole bit. Here, it's gradually slower. Then when you finally get to hear Samson speak, which I'm like, holy shit, okay, the guy can talk, and you can almost sense that he's not staying the way he is, and speaking, but you get the feeling that he is somehow turning back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the thing is reversing. You could tell, unlike Day of the Dead, where he's a zombie, where Bub is a zombie, but he's able to speak, he's able to understand things, but he's still a zombie. Here, the situation is different, where you can hear him speak, he's understanding, but you don't see it in him, but you somehow get the feeling that he's reverting back to human. I don't know. Did you guys get that at all?
Oh, 100%.
Oh.
It's the medicine,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's absolutely what Dr. Kelson was
Totally.
talking about. Yeah.
And it was that slow and I love I'm not doing it justice, but like, what do you see when you see me? Like, what do you see when you attacked babies and children? Like, he's actually looking more for diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
where most zombie films are, oh, fuck it, it's a threat. Stop them from killing them. But why do these infected people come after, strong people and children? Like, what are they seeing as their
Yeah.
targets?
I thought that was interesting. Yeah, when he asked, he's talking about like, well, children don't pose a threat. Like if they were hunting,
Right.
like, or if they're defending themselves, rather, like you go after the ones that are a threat. But yeah, if there's children or something like that, it's not necessarily a threat. So what do you see? Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting question to ask.
Right? Like, I mean, because like there's if you're in the wild, you put my skinny ass in the African veld, you know what I mean? Like, am I a threat to an animal? Am I food, or am I just someone chilling?
Well, if you're chain smoking, then that's you might be a threat.
No, gorillas like smoke. But right, like
Gorillas in the mist.
gorillas in the mist. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's a really cool exploration. That's for sure. I mean, and I feel like this movie it's got so many different things going for it. It has the brutality, like right off the fucking bat, like right away we get that brutal scene, and there's a couple brutal scenes, like where the Jimmies are talking about their charity.
Oh
like,
my god!
Yeah,
the shirt.
yeah.
Take his shirt off.
Take the shirt off. Oh my gosh!
The shirt.
What was the other thing? When Jimmy would do a speech, what did he finish with? And they'd call. It was like a call and answer.
Was it? Oh, how's it?
How's that? How's that?
How's that?
How's that?
And they say, how's that? Yeah. It's just a cool mythology, like, and he's not hiding the Satanist thing. He's got an upside down cross that he's wearing,
right.
And also with the tracksuit, that it was based on let me try to find. I was looking at an article. So it's based on a someone in the UK who was like he was
Ali G.
No. Shit, I'm trying to find where it was in this. But they dress in the tracksuits for a reason. And it's sort of a nod to someone who, like, it was like a serial killer in the UK or something like that. So it's sort of like, a little nod to that character. So people in the UK probably see that and know exactly, like, oh, these people are not good people,
Oh, interesting. See, I look at it like mid-level Italian gangsters.
Oh, yeah, no, it's something very
From The
specific.
Sopranos. Like Chris Moltisanti in Sopranos.
Jimmy Savile or Savile?
Oh, Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, so you're familiar with him then, MZ?
I am familiar with Jimmy Savile, yes.
Please go into it. I'm fascinated.
Jimmy Savile was a kids television host for many, many, many years. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth, the whole bit. And then it turns out he molested many of the kids that were on his show.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. He
Oh!
was not a good guy, and he had long blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that now that you mentioned it, yeah, it can be replicated
Yeah.
through the Jimmys. I guess yeah, I never thought about it that way, but yeah, yeah, that's Jimmy Savile, and he's dead now, but I believe he saw himself in jail for several years. They found him guilty, jailed up. Yeah, you look up Jimmy Savile, Saville. I think that's how it's spelled.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's just one L, Savile.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a bunch of honors withdrawn posthumously. So it says, including, let's see, his knighthood was withdrawn. He received a Green Beret by the Royal Marines. That was withdrawn.
What? Honorary Green Beret?
Yeah. He was awarded the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws by the University of Leeds, which was revoked. He was awarded an honorary Doctorate of Arts by the University of Bedfordshire, and for his work with National Spine Injury Center, and that was rescinded. And he was made a freeman of the borough of Scarborough in 2005, and that was also revoked. Basically, anything that was awarded to him was revoked after his death, because a lot of shit came out after, a lot more shit, you know.
Yeah,
And
but he'll
ride horses.
But they'll find room in Trump's cabinet for this guy. I guarantee it.
Yeah, they probably have his fucking corpse hanging out there.
He's now head of kindergarten.
So I mean, now that you mentioned Jimmy, I never even made the connection on that, but now that you mention it, yeah, that makes him even more sinister than before. Damn, that's like humanity in its darkest form right there.
Yeah,
What year did that happen? What year was that shit going down?
Well, I mean, he died in 2011. He was born in 1926, so.
Holy shit, that's a good run. I mean, that's a long run.
Yeah.
Fucking evil men don't die on time. What the fuck, dude?
It came out. So there's a 2-part documentary about him on Netflix. Came out last year. It's called Jimmy Savile: A British Horror Story.
Oh, I passed by that.
Yeah, I saw that. It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
I would recommend that. It's the stuff. I mean, Jesus H. Oh, man.
He used to host the long-running music show Top of the Pops.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And BBC's Jim Will Fix It.
Yep.
Not so much.
Yeah, it says in the aftermath of his passing, hordes of people came forward claiming that Savile had molested, raped, or otherwise abused them. Allegations against Savile indicate that he sexually violated upwards of 400 people over a 54-year span, with his victims ranging in age from 5 to 75.
Jesus H.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is
watch the
nuts.
documentary.
Holy
Watch the
shit.
documentary. You'll shit yourself.
Christ on a cracker.
Yeah, so there you go. That's he was. So Jimmy, the Jimmies were based on this character.
Yeah, I never even made the connection, but now that you mention it, it's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. You're right.
But now,
my
what
God.
was Cillian Murphy's character in the original 28 Days Later? Was his name Jim?
I think so. I think so.
And that wasn't me. That was Marion pointed out to me last night. I think his name was Jim.
Looking it up. I'm pretty sure you're right, or I should say that she was right.
She's right.
Let's see. Yeah, he was Jim. Yep.
So we kind of thought maybe it was like a nod to,
to his character.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's a fucking whole new fucking door right there. We just fucking said, way to bring the fucking room down. That's fucking fucked up.
Yeah, that just makes Jimmy Crystal just that much
more of a heel.
Much more of a dick.
Yeah.
Because he's basically worshiping this guy.
Or taking inspiration. He's wearing that mantle, or
yeah. Either way, it's not good.
So yeah, I mean they don't mention Jimmy Savile in the movie, obviously, and I don't think the character of Jimmy Crystal is taking inspiration. I think it's the filmmakers using iconography,
nodding.
To show this is a bad dude, So I don't think because in this world, in 28 days, years, months, the UK fell in the 90s. So it would have been before he was even found out, I guess. So,
well, 2000s to be fair.
Was it the 2000s? Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe
it was
Jimmy
2006. I think the first movie was 2006, 2007. It'd be like having a fucking swastika on your forehead, like your Manson, right?
But I think, unless I'm wrong, I thought it took place in the 90s, though.
What?
28 Days Later.
Maybe
that was
99.
2002. I
yeah,
think.
It came out in 2002, but I thought it took place in the 90s. No, okay, I might be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Moreover, I think also now that I think about it, I think Jimmy Savile also wore a medallion around his neck.
Yeah, I think he also wore. I think he also wore like jumpsuits like that too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from him.
But what a weird journey this franchise took, right?
Mm-hmm.
It does take a turn, but a turn for the better.
And
now that I got the whole Jimmy Savile thing going, this movie's even better.
And I think there's something to be said about that turning point in this fucking franchise that's lasted like 20-something years, right? Like,
yeah, 24 years now.
Almost 28 years later. Like, it's not quite, but like
close.
And that's something you said. I know that it's gotten some shit. I know that movie's got shit, and maybe this movie's got shit. But like, I don't know. I think it's fucking a kind of a bold direction to take. Right?
Oh yeah, it totally is. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Like, who fucking saw this coming?
Right. Yeah, no one. I don't think Danny Boyle or Alex Garland saw this coming.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if you were gonna tell me that at some point this year that we were gonna watch a movie that had a naked Ray Fiennes dancing to Iron Maiden and
Duran
Jimmy
Duran
Savile references and Duran Duran and Teletubbies and Jimmy Savile references, I would have thought you were crazy.
Yeah. All right. What else? Anything else? We should probably wrap this up soon. So, was there anything else you guys wanted to bring up? Anything about the music or?
I mean,
like
one thing, I'm not sure what the upcoming apocalypse will bring. Because I know we're pretty fucking close. But if I'm so numb in a zombie apocalypse, let's just say that, where I think I'm looking at the devil and I think the devil has a demon, if my next words are, and the demon has a huge cock, if I don't say those words, like, nobody communicated how much that fucking guy had a huge fucking stonker. Like,
it had a knee.
Yeah, it had a fucking knee in it. Like, the girl's like, I'm pretty sure that's the devil because he has a demon. Speaking about Samson. But not once did she say he has a huge hrum.
Yeah.
I feel that's an important thing to say.
The demon dong.
The demon dong. Like, and maybe
the demon dong of Fleet Street.
The demon dong of Fleet Street. Yeah, boy. Like, come on. Somebody has to and they're like kids. Like, that's a big fucking cock that guy has.
Who are you more impressed by, Ray Fiennes or Samson?
Oh, come on, dude. Samson has it by a country mile, if you know what I mean.
And
and I don't care. Like, if I was a zombie alpha who decided to discover his own humanity, I'm not putting clothes on.
no, I mean, why would
letting
you?
That shit. I'm letting that flap.
Yeah,
in the
you're
wind.
the alpha. Also, speaking of Samson and I really love that scene in the train.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was like fucking the Raid.
Yeah, it was a fight scene in the train, and he just fucking cleaned house, like throwing people out the window, breaking backs over chair, like over the chair, pushing them up into the ceiling. Like, it was brutal. It was great. It was such a cool scene, and the ramifications of like what that means, without saying anything for those that haven't seen it, but when those characters decide to turn, that was like it was cemented, right? Like that.
Right.
Things have changed for this character now. And also one other cool thing was Samson, his look kind of changed throughout the movie as well. Which
100%.
Which was really awesome. Like I thought that like my mind was playing tricks on me at first. I'm like, wait a second, does he have less makeup on, or like his body doesn't look as big and like bruised?
His eyes were not so red anymore.
Yeah, that was so cool because it was subtle, and you almost didn't realize it until like afterwards. You're like, holy shit, I didn't, I kind of noticed something, but I didn't realize it was going that far. And I also love I'll say the moon scene. I thought that was great. It was such a subtle little thing, but I thought it was great.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if there's any anything else, any chat before we wrap up. All right, I think we are good to go to the verdict. So let's do that.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right, verdict time. We're going to let you know whether 28 days or 28 years later, the Bone Temple was a trick or a treat. And any final thoughts, MZ?
Yeah, this is a treat for me. This is a big treat for me. I really enjoyed the hell out of this. Ray Fiennes is just fantastic. He has such a subtlety about him, and he's so laid back and so calm, yet so commanding of everything that's going on around him. And it's like Raven Shadow said, it's the meeting of two alphas, between Samson and Kelson, and you can sense a slight tension between the two of them, but then after a while you see they're starting to become friends and they're starting to understand each other. So and Kelson dancing with to Iron Maiden was the money shot in the movie. That was just fantastic. That was expertly done, very well directed, very well shot and edited. I mean, just perfect. As far as Jimmy Crystal goes, he is, like I said before, he is humanity in its darkest form. Cult leader, believes his own hype, wants everyone else to believe his own hype, even if there's proof against that fact. Very, very notable, in comparison to what we have today. I find Spike, who we really didn't get a chance to talk about all that much.
No.
He's a very reluctant party to all this, and he feels like he owes it to the Jimmies because they saved his life, in a sense. But when he sees what they're really all about, he wants out. and even when he turns to other people, they just
right.
they just kick him back into play.
Yeah.
Take me with you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
Fuck.
Um, there is one scene though that I felt like kind of took me. It didn't take me out of it, but there's a scene in the barn where somebody dies, gets some sort of sharp implement on the top of the
Oh
head,
yeah.
and I don't know. It's just seemed like the reaction, particularly by Jimmy Crystal. Um, it seemed like it was shot in slow motion, but it was shot in regular speed. But there was a delay in there that kind of just didn't make much sense to me. Like, if it was shot in slow motion, you can understand the delay because it's a period of time that's just slowed down, so it's going to take a little longer. But whereas there was no slow mo involved in this scene, it just seemed like the reaction shots from everybody else was a touch delayed, like about maybe 10 seconds delayed. Uh, so that kind of took me a little bit out of it, but that's just nitpicking. This was just a fantastic movie. I think Nia DaCosta did the best movie in this franchise, and now I really want to see Candyman. So
Right.
so yeah, this is a big fat treat for me.
All right, Raven Shadow.
I love this conversation. And loving seeing the first 28 Days Later film in theaters, really enjoying it. Enjoying enough of 28 Weeks Later, it was fine. But now at this stage where this level of franchise is kind of reinventing themselves and adding different layers of story, I think it's kind of crazy. And pushing boundaries, and I don't know, it might not work for everybody, and I get it. You know what? I don't get it, but it's okay if you don't dig it. I fucking dug it like a motherfucker. Um, we've not talked about the end scene, um, but this definitely leads to more continuation. I think the mythology they expanded upon um, at this stage with the infected really worked for me. Yes, there are definitely you can definitely play upon real life themes, but I liked referencing the world before, which we don't always see in these kind of films. And it's very hard to bring something new to the zombie slash infected genre, but I was along for the ride. Um, and yeah, Spike, this poor kid, I feel really bad for him. But this is definitely a treat for me. Definitely a treat.
All right. Yeah, for me, this is also a big time treat. It's I love. I think I said something similar for 28 years later, but I love that, like in this day and age, that this movie exists, and like it's just crazy to continue a franchise from the early 2000s. About 20 years later. I know it's called 28 years later, but and to go completely out of the box like this. It's not like they tried to recapture, sort of the feel of what they did prior. They did something different completely, to the point where I feel like this movie didn't do super well. It I think the budget was 63 million, and I think it made 58 million in theaters. So in theaters, it didn't break even, and that's why there's been some discussion about people theorizing that they're not gonna greenlit the sequel to this, which would be a shame, I think.
Yeah.
But I think But it's just it's just so bold, and it's just crazy that they went in this direction, and really it's a great vehicle for sort of showing what humanity has become and how similar it is to a movie where like civilization fell in the 2000s, like early 2000s, like to show how in some ways similar our world is now to this world that they created years ago,
One thing I want, can I say one more thing real quick, Wolfie? I figured it out. And this even came up in a conversation with Marion and I, and I've heard some other folks talk about this as well, where they were like, why wouldn't people, if the infected are contained on this island, why aren't people coming to save them? And I would say, look at the world. There are plenty of people who are in trouble that no one's coming to come get you, gang. Like
why would they?
No one's gonna come for you. Like, sure, could you orchestrate it so you're having helicopters come in to bring survivors out? Or maybe you just don't give a fuck and the world moves on. But end of the day, you die alone and no one's coming to save you. So I don't think that's a big plot hole or something negative to talk about the fact that the world let England deal with itself, deal with its own problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there are no heroes. There are no superheroes coming for you.
Right. And I feel like most nations, most other civilizations, or I guess nations, would probably be afraid of, and who knows? We don't
discourse, maybe, or
we don't know. Maybe this is all over the planet at this point, because we're just seeing it from this perspective. But it's probably safe to say that it's sort of just in the UK, and maybe everywhere else is fine. So people are afraid to come here because then, it's quarantined basically, and it could spread further. So maybe they're just like, oh, well, we lost UK. Oh, well,
Right. But they made that point. They made that point with the troops that the boat that went down in 28 years later, the troops that were patrolling the perimeter.
That's right.
And they were like, and they had the phone. So it's like, sure. Would it make sense to have a G.I. Joe team come in and evacuate survivors? Sure. But end of the day, no one gives a fuck. No one's coming to get you. No one's helped me shovel. You know what I mean? No,
Larry Bird's not walking through that door.
Larry Bird's not coming through that door, gang. You know what I mean? John Rambo is not coming through that door. Get a bug out bag and fucking, bop till you drop.
Bop till you drop. Okay, so yeah, I just think it's super bold and really interesting to see that them tell this story in a world that mirrors our own in a lot of ways, without while being completely different in some ways. Sure. So yeah, and the charismatic, crazy assholes are the ones that always get the followers. And it really is people. It shows you here that people who are desperate and people who don't feel represented are the ones that fall for that, I think, the most. And yeah, I this is a lot of UK socio-political stuff going on in here that we probably can't fully grasp.
Can't speak to,
right. But authoritarianism and cults are the same everywhere. Yeah, and it's funny. I actually heard recently Tony Gilroy, who wrote and directed. Well, he was the showrunner, and he wrote a lot of the episodes for Andor, the Star Wars series, in season 2. It really shows the rise of fascism with the Empire, and there's a few things that happen in that are just like kind of crazy how similar they are to things that happened. And people are like, how did he know that this was going to happen? And he's like, gang, I didn't know. I'm not, I couldn't, tell the future. He said, this is just the way it's gone every single fucking time. Right. There's an authoritarian fascist regime. It happens. This is how it happens. We just use the playbook. You know?
1935 gang. You know, by the way, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you can go back. Yeah, like Russia, like whatever. I mean, there's so many different.
Yeah. Project 1935. You fucking cunts. Sorry.
So,
sorry.
yeah. But there you go. Treat for me. Really love this. I genuinely hope that they do the next one. I will say, if there's not another movie, which would be really weird, the end of this movie is super bizarre because it clearly is leading into something else.
Oh, obviously, yes.
And I don't remember what happened to that character. Did he live? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, because there was.
Oh, yeah. I know. I don't think you have to say. I think I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, but yeah, it'll be super weird if there's not a sequel. And some people were saying, I did see some people say that the ending of this movie was really jarring compared to the rest of the film, and I kind of agree. Even though it was a cool ending or a cool nod, it definitely it was a different feel from the rest of the film, and it sort of starts the next narrative. So if we get another movie, great, it's going to make sense. But if not, then it'll be a confusing choice, I think. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap up our discussion of 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. It is available on premium VOD still, and I think it might actually. I don't know if it's playing in theaters anywhere right now, but yeah, it's available out there, and I'm sure it'll be on regular streaming soon. It's right now it's premium, the $19.99, but it'll be available for the like $5.99 or $4.99, whatever it is, soon, I think. So, well, there you go. Anyone has any thoughts about this film they want to send to us later, feel free to send it to podcast@trickortreatradio.com. All right, so next week we actually got kind of a few options here. I decided to go with a director that we're, I think, generally large fans of. He's done some really fucking amazing films. And for this, we're going to go back to South Korea.
Oh, shit.
So it's been a little bit since we've had a South Korean film. But we're going to do the latest film from director Park Chan-wook.
Oh, right.
MZ, what was the movie that he's most known for, or you would think?
Parasite?
No. That's a different director, but
wrong.
I'm thinking of Old Boy.
Yes, Old Boy. He directed Old Boy. And
that's Bong Joon-ho.
Yes. He has Park Chan-wook has directed some really amazing movies. He did Joint Security Area, which is hailed as a great early 2000s South Korean film. Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy. He did a segment in The Three Extremes, Lady Vengeance, Thirst, Stoker, and then he did The Handmaiden, which we did on the show, and also Decision to Leave, which we did on the show a couple years ago, which was fucking incredible. And his latest film is No Other Choice. So we'll be checking out the latest latest film from Park Chan-wook. I think it's going to be an interesting discussion because of some of the themes that it tackles. So I'll leave that for next week, just so we don't give too much away. But the latest film from Park Chan-wook, No Other Choice, and it is streaming on Prime Video. I can see probably wherever you can get VOD, and it might be playing in some select theaters. So you can, if you want to check it out in theaters, you can check your local listings and see it. And so this isn't a straight up horror. However, the director of Old Boy is definitely going to veer into some interesting territory, I think. So yeah, it's classified as a dark comedy, psychological thriller. Yeah, so we'll do that. No Other Choice from director Park Chan-wook. All right, we do have a couple voice messages here. Let me get to these real quick. I think they're all relatively brief ones. All right, so first up, we got one from SpeakPipe, the good old standby SpeakPipe, which is embedded on our website. So if you guys go to trickortreatradio.com and click contact, you can go ahead and leave a voicemail if you would like. You can do that. But right now, we are going to check in from someone who lives in the UK.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it is the vegan Prince of Wales, our boy Linus.
Hey, Trick or Treat Radio. It's Linus. Happy nearly spring. How you doing?
Good, man.
You guys doing the Bone Temple this week?
Yeah.
Well, I saw that. I was one of the few people that saw it in the cinema in this country. And yeah, I thought it was fucking great. It was a big improvement on the previous film, which I also liked. But the difference maker here, I think, was Nia DaCosta, because she directed it like an actual movie and didn't shoot it on like a fucking iPhone. Danny Boyle's great and all, but like he's a bit of a fucking show off. Like, like why do you need to film this film on a bunch of iPhones, you fucking peen? You got like, presumably enough money, and the technology exists. You could just make a normal film as Nia DaCosta did, and like it'd be much better. But after these fucking weird, like fucking pixelated bits and like weird jumpy cuts because we're filming it on an iPhone. Fuck off. Anyway, it's really good. Ray Fiennes is amazing.
That was it. Oh man, I love that dude.
I love that kid so much. I want to spend a weekend and like we can go for walks. You know what I mean? We'll get lunch
for walks.
Yeah, we'll go for walks, and we have breakfast, and just like hang out.
Are you okay with English breakfast?
They have beans over there, right? They like beans.
Yeah.
You like English muffins?
I like, Thomas's, the nooks and crannies.
I don't think they probably don't have Thomas's over there, or maybe they do.
Really?
I don't know, but
the commercials tell otherwise.
English muffin straight from England.
Yeah. I love that kid so much.
All right, let's check out the next one. We have. All right, we got a. Let's see. Did we hear from him last week? He said in his message, he said, "Hey Wolfie, disregard last week's voicemail.
Oh, Joshua Libre.
I attach updated spoiler-less review."
Yeah.
Did we play one last week?
We didn't do Joshua Libre last week, as you were talking about.
Yeah, I didn't get one from him.
You said you did.
No, we just got James
and then
Ellis.
Found out. Oh, I love that kid too.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened. I apologize if that was my mistake, but when I saw this come in, I checked just to see if there was anything. But yeah, I didn't see anything from Joshua Lieber from last week. But
so basically, he changed it because of the 16 days of the film.
The 16 days of the the 13-day shooting.
Yeah. The shooting schedule changed perspective. I don't mean to speak for you, Joshua Libre, but I think he may have adjusted that because of once he found out that it was a shorter film schedule.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's hear from the man and check in with Joshua Libre.
Yeah. Love that kid too.
Yo, what up, Trick or Treat Radio? So, Night Patrol. I was excited to see this movie. I went to go see it opening weekend at the theater.
Awesome.
And, I enjoyed the actors. I thought the actors were really good. I like the setting. I like the locations. I love the soundtrack. I love the concept, the overall premise of the movie. I was just really frustrated with the third act, mainly because the whole movie is setting up towards this big showdown. But there is no showdown. It's more of a one-sided slaughter. So every time you think the heroes or protagonists are gonna get their moment, the movie would just kind of pull the rug from underneath them. So I was frustrated by that. But maybe this was by design. Maybe like you guys mentioned, the budget limitations. I didn't know that this movie was shot in 16 days, which is really impressive to see what they were able to do with just 16 days. That's pretty amazing. But I think if you extrapolate that, make it 30 days, this might have been like a really a great full-on complete movie.
Sure.
So I don't think this movie's an indictment on the creators. The writers, directors, they got another movie coming out. I'll be getting a movie ticket. I'll be checking it out because you can see the talent is there, and their ideas and all that kind of works. It's all there. Maybe it's just a little more resources. I'm sure they can knock it out of the park. But yeah, I just wanted to send in those thoughts because I sent something last week. I'm glad you guys didn't play it because I was a little bit more critical. But now seeing it, and realizing, 16 days is kind of crazy, but they were able to pull that off. It's pretty impressive. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Thank you guys for the time. Have a great show. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, Joshua Libre. Yeah, it's so weird. I didn't unless I'll do a search and see if I can find anything from Josh in there. But yeah, well, either way, sounds like he was able to kind of reevaluate.
Yeah.
So, guess I'm glad. Yeah, the last one I got was for Freaky Tales, back in November. So I don't know why it didn't show, but yeah, it's not in spam either. So sorry about that, Josh. I don't know what happened, but yeah, we appreciate the voice messaging. I think a lot of us, I think we kind of agree. Like, there's a lot of great stuff, but yeah, I think the lack of a big showdown was a bit of a letdown. So, all right, we have one more, and this is from Evil
Yes.
Corny.
I'm going to give 28 Years Later Bone Temple a treat. I really enjoyed the film. I saw it in theaters a couple weeks ago. My favorite part about this film is when Ray Fiennes does his performance.
Oh, yeah.
Of being the devil or whatever, to Number of the Beast. That was one of the raddest things I think I've seen in theater in a long time. And I'm watching it in the AMC Prime. And it was a small crowd in the theater when I saw it, but it rocked that theater. I just thought that was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
You all have a good one. Evil Courtney out.
Oh, no shout out for Raymond Chow.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that must have been amazing to see it in the theater. That's super cool. All right, well, that is it for voice messages. Thank you, one and all. It's great to hear from everybody. All right, you guys got anything else before we close things out here?
No, thank you everyone for leaving voicemails. I'm glad we had the West Coast perspective. I'm glad we got the fucking England perspective. Yeah. And I'm glad we got the Alabama perspective, because what the fuck?
Because what the fuck?
Because what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up. So let us say goodbye, starting with MZ.
Arrivederci.
All right, Raven Shadow.
Live fast, love hard, and never bend the knee.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah.
What if what if you get injured and you got to take a knee and take a breath?
It's okay to take a knee, but
never bend the knee. So just straight leg it. Don't.
Yeah. So I'm saying, fuck you, fucking Paramount.
Sorry. Oh yeah. All right, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it. I saw it right as we were like going live. I'm like, oh my fucking Christ. So,
Yeah, it pissed me off too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap things up. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh, let me just check the chat room real quick. And okay, I don't think I missed anything. But we appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out and supporting us, whether it's through listens, financial support, anything. We really appreciate that. So next week, as I mentioned, we'll be talking about the latest film from director Park Chan-wook called No Other Choice, and it's available on VOD. Can't wait to see that, and that's going to do it. So until next week, be safe out there, everyone, and I don't know. It's fucking just keep trying. Keep trying. That's all you can do.
Trying, brother. Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it.